Hello, everybody. How is it going? Today is the day we roll a new chunk. It feels like just yesterday we rolled one, but man, we've been grinding. We've been working hard. We've been, putting in our best effort to try and get this chunk complete with, of course, the block system. But boys, is it good to see you all. Let's get straight over into the game. We have a few things to do before we roll a new chunk. We're going to finish the chunk live on stream. It won't take long at all. I can promise you that. How is everybody doing? I'm going to run over to the bank as I try and say hello to you guys. Nano was literally the first person here. Welcome in, Nano. He maxed his account on stream the other day. Congratulations to Nano. Mekirisu, good to see you, man. Relics is in. The Lawbound himself, good to see you. Slithery, hello. X is in. Of course, what would we do without him? I will continue the hellos as I sort of continue getting everything done. So I think the first thing we should do, because we've been waiting for it, right? It's the whole reason we've been here. The first thing we should do is the smithing, I believe. Now, if I recall correctly, it's what is it? It's 4 coal to every 1 mithril, right? So we can do 5 at a time. Not a problem. We're on world 491, by the way. Ready for the smoldering stone? Imagine. How's it going, Extreme Gnome? Who else we got in here? We got Ben. Do we have both Bens? Both Bens are here. That's how we know. That's how we know it's going to be a good one. Bruce is here. Sorry to bonk you there. I saw your message as I was setting up, and I was like, listen, this guy, we got to knock him down a step. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Daryl, good to see you, man. Streamer late. I might have been like 30 seconds late, but you know, these things happen. Pedro.
Saved it for 2 days.
2 days. It's a wise play. Thank you, X, for 6 months with Prime. 6 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think that's a new badge. Congratulations. Drunkish, good to see you, man. How are you doing? Major Fuxton, late as always. This guy. Yickety, good to see you, man. Nantuko, welcome. Pedro, you've all been saving it.
Let's go.
Thank you very much. And Cruzion, thank you for the follow. Our first mithril bars on the account, boys. The work that went into getting these mithril bars, insane. But boys, it's done. It's good. We've got them. It's good. We got to repeat that, 4 more times? Nice and easy. I wish I could use the minigame teleport. That would have saved me some time. I guess I can clear this goal. We don't need that anymore. Smithing. How do you do this? No tracker, save. There you go. That's not going to be bothering us anymore. Who else have we got? Jinx is here. Good to see you, man. JM, hello. Pieta. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shoop, good to see you, man. Dylan, Dispersed. Extreme Gnome, of course. The most extreme of gnomes. Asta Chunk, good to see you, man. Drunk. Other drunk. We have another drunk. Lots of drunks. I see something. What? Ben, behave yourself, sir. Good grief, man. Ben with the 10 gifted subs. Onycrex ganked. It had to go to ganked, didn't it? It had to go to ganked. Cyanide, Eka, Bragu, Calebug, Maxi, Wixit, Zirail, and Jimat. Congratulations, guys. Ben, thank you so much, man. Absolutely insane. Dylan, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Massively appreciate it. Thank you so much. Who did I miss? Rodrigo, hello from Brazil. That's pretty cool. I would love to go to Brazil sometime. That is on the bucket list for sure. Hello, good to see you. Twithy, good to see you, man. 99 agility grind incoming. Hey, I wouldn't mind it. I would like a couple of free rolls first. We will obviously get into the chunk picker and I will show you what's going on. I had a quick look before the stream. Obviously, I'm pretty familiar with what's around me, but I did have a little brush up right before the stream just so that I had a better idea, right? So that I could actually talk to you guys about what is potentially on the way and things like that. So let's get this done. Streamer milking. Listen. I think there's, I would, hopefully, I know you're joking. Maybe you're not joking. I don't know. With Extreme Gnome, it's impossible to tell. I would like to think that this is not milk and more just like calming my own nerves. I'm terrified. I'm nervous, man. And also just letting people get in, right? Letting people get in. That's the idea. Goose, thank you so much for the Prime. Dude, Goose, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And Drunk, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You guys are insane. My dog is also hype right now, so hopefully he'll settle down at some point. Milk, we love the Milkies. We do love the Milkies, right? I mean, who really fires... What? Major Fuxton with a major fucks ton of subs. 10 gifted subs from Major Fuxton. Thank you so much. DJ, Squire Gingy, I remain standing. I also remain standing today. I like it. I wanna skip this song. Bit of Jonas Brothers, okay. I am also standing. Absolute trash. I am also absolute trash. Mad Shaw, Zigard, Kaylee Gone, another Kaylee, Crucian, Dead Whale, and Tarnished Goblin. Congratulations on the subs, dude. Pedro's getting some action today. Things you'll have to see. I kind of forgot about the whole smelting the ore thing. I'll be honest. On the whole milk thing, in my mind I was like, oh, we just got to rock up and make the items. I forgot about the actual smithing the ores, and that might take like a few minutes. So apologies for that. Obviously, I'm going as fast as I can here. I decided I wouldn't do the whole stand around and say the hellos. I would get moving while we say the hellos. Make sure you're recording today. I think I'm recording today. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident I'm recording today. If not, hello YouTube. You'll be here with me again. Lawbound shouldn't know what a stream is. There you go. Lawbound getting called out over here. Lawbound called out. Is Bailey and Bernie going to show up for the crazy rolls? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know where Bernie is, but Bailey is floating around. He's floating around. Major Fuxton at it again. You can't stop this, man. You can't stop this, man. He's insane. Not only did I get a hello, he didn't answer my question. I forgot he hates my viewers, my bad. What was your question, Onycrex? What was your What do you mean incoming ad break, Twitch? I just played one. Twitch, I think you're gonna get an ad, and there's not much I can do about it. I still haven't figured out the whole Twitch ads scenario. At least you're getting one now before, like, the roll, right? That would be terrible. Twitch, I'll see you on the other side. I'm so sorry. That's so weird. I literally played one during the, like, intro so that you wouldn't miss anything. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the other side. Whew. Blyce, thank you very much for the follow, and I remain standing. Thank you very much for the follow. Told this man he should become a milkman IRL, so he'd have 2 jobs as a milkman. you know, you gotta do it, right? I've learned from the best. I've learned from the best. Does Lawbound know what a friend is? Hey, Blue, good luck on the chunk roll. Hope you roll Brimhaven Agility. I also hope I roll Brimhaven Agility. I will get into my whole, what I want, what I don't want. I'll get into that right away. But I do want 99 agility. I do. I don't... Ideally, it wouldn't be the very first roll, because then I can't roll any more chunks during the stream, right? It would be nice to get a couple of rolls in today. The last chunk roll and stream we did, if you were here for that, or obviously if you've seen the video, you'll have seen, like, the highlights. We rolled a lot of chunks in that stream, and it was awesome. I couldn't have planned it better. Like, a free chunk, a massive upgrade chunk, another free chunk, and then, like, a death chunk, but not that bad of a death chunk. It was like, I couldn't have picked out a better scenario, really. I did make a prediction on what I would roll today, and I forget what the prediction was. I said it in a stream a few days ago, and I don't remember what that was, but there's a clip of it somewhere, so... If my prediction was right, then you'll all know that this is just pre-recorded. I'm not actually here. I'm in bed right now, sleeping. I recorded this like 3 days ago. You're just watching a video play out. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm sure someone out there would believe that, you know. Onycrex, I couldn't find your message. Your chat, what your question? What was it? Send it again if you want me to answer. Can you pay me 2 mil for advertising your stream in the CC? 100%. 100%. Yeah, I will. I'll PayPal you right away. Zooming back to service right now. How long till you roll, Chief? I don't know. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be long. But I think you've got a little bit of time, Kane. So don't stress. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. To give you the rundown of what we do need to do. We're all pre-recorded. To give you the rundown of what we actually do need to do, I literally just need to smelt the rest of these bars. How many have I just done? Is this 15 or 20? Can't remember. I need 25. Then we're going to smith those into all of the miscellaneous mithril things that I need to do. There's about 10 various different mithril things. Then we need to start sheep herder, so that's pretty much just talk to somebody. We need to start Temple of Ikov, so that's pretty much just talk to somebody. And then we need to do the Haziel Cult quest, which will take like, what, 5 minutes? Like, it's such a short quest. And then we are done. And we'll be rolling. And I'm pumped. I'm pumped, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, because I was looking at the chunk picker and trying to sort of pick out, like, okay, what would be really bad? And don't get me wrong, there are a couple of chunks that are, like, really bad. But with the blocking system, obviously I can avoid most of those grinds. The problem is I'd have to unblock something, which is going to reactivate a pretty nasty grind. But that's okay. Long story short, everything that I could potentially have to do, I don't mind doing myself. So I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't know why. But I think there's always nerves for a chunk rolling stream, right? There's always a little bit of nerves. Papa Joe, good to see you, man. King Bullet, hello. And Meta Comet, of course, good to see you, man. Bruce, thank you for gifting a sub to our chunk. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Apprehension, perhaps. I think apprehension's probably the best word for it, right? Yeah, just apprehensive. Apprehensive. Bruce, again? Gifting a sub to Husk? God damn, man. You guys are insane. Thank you all so much for the support. I like it genuinely. I'm sure I'm going to repeat this multiple times today, but seriously, I really, really appreciate it. You guys are incredible. Even just being here is massive, man. It's huge. I don't want to get all soppy on you right out of the gate, you know, the start of the stream, but I've only been doing this for 7 months or something. I started in, what, December? I think my first video went out in December. My channel got created on, I think it was like November 15th or something like that. I could be wrong. I haven't been doing this that long, and it's so cool to have you guys here, be a part of the community. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. I literally living the dream. Literally living the dream. Carrying this chat. Follows coming in out of nowhere. Slump God Millionaire. What a great name. Thank you for the follow. The Slandark. Thank you for the follow. Jerry's God of Clues. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Surprised you didn't get a few bonus nature runes to superheat those. You see, that would have been really smart, Relics. That would have been really smart. We got a fan. Oh, he's out. He's not that big of a fan. He's left me already. I'm kidding. When are the pets coming on? Hey, pets might make it. Where is Bailey right now? He's chilling. He's over there behind me. I'm sure he will come and say hello very, very soon. Hope you come to my chunks. Hey, it's extremely possible. It's extremely possible. I'm excited to show you the chunk picker and show you what the potentials are. There's a lot of potential. We have 13 rollable chunks right now. If you haven't seen the last video, by the way, guys, !new vid, all one word, will get you the link to that. Or you can just find it on my channel like a normal human being. But if you want to use the command, it's there for you. Hopefully commands are working. It looks like it is. That's good news. There were a lot of rule changes and things like that. So I will, I'm not going to like go through the whole explanation with you because it'll take me like 15 minutes, especially with like blue yaps and all that. I'm not very good at making things concise and short. But no, I'll not go through the full explanation. But if it needs to come into conversation, obviously I will explain thought processes and things like that. But yes, 13 rollable chunks because we now, one of the rule changes, we can now roll via transportation as long as it's two-way. So charter ships are two-way transport. So any of the charter ship locations, any of those docks, they can be rolled. out of the 13 chunks that can be rolled, 5 of them would sort of prevent me from rolling again today. Because they would just be too long, right? They're a couple 100 hours, 100 hours, whatever it is. And I can't obviously do that in one stream. Contrary to what some of you might wish, I can't. But there are 8 chunks that will just allow me to roll again today. So that's what we're hoping for. We'll see. The odds are good. The odds are good. I'm a mining man. I very well could be a mining man. I was a mining man very recently. And I may become a mining man again very soon. Show the task list, what's left to be done. Can I do that quite easily and simply? That's a great question, isn't it? I can pull up the chunk picker for you. If you give me just a second, I'll get this inventory. And I'll click over there, get my guy to start walking. And then I'll show you the chunk picker. Boom. There you go. This is the chunk picker. So you can see the task. It looks like there's loads. It's like, oh my god, he's not even done the chunk. Cast high level alchemy, 5 seconds. 68 smithing is done. The RD diary is just to smith a mithril plate body. Got to wield a mithril warhammer, so just got to smith one, smith a plate body, smith a full helm plate, legs, kite shield, chain body, a medium helmet, a square shield, knife, mace. Down the bottom here is an axe. So obviously I'm going to do all that in like 60 seconds. Hazil cult will take no time at all. Talk to 2 people to start Sheep Herder and Temple of Ikov. And that's it. That is it. So just finishing the mithril, completing a couple of quests, and we're done. That is it. Have I missed the roll? No, Jade Spore. You're right on time. Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why I'm examining. Make sure when you smith, your count is on 1 instead of all. Good reminder. Thank you. I did kind of like give myself a mental note of that today, but you know what I'm like. I will forget. But hopefully I don't forget. Agile Tom, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. I hope the bread was helping you out last night. It looked like you had a fun time last night, and that's all that counts. Grab a nature rune. You're a wise man. I will do that right now, actually. Yes. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. I will do that right now. Otherwise, yes, I will absolutely forget. Let me smith these bars and I'll go and get one. That's for casting high alchemy, which is just one of the tasks I need to do. Should I let you guys pick one item in my bank to high alch? I'm kidding. I do not trust anybody to do that. When's the next roll, my dude? This guy says. 10 mins. That's an estimate. That's an estimate. I was watching a movie with the wife, and for a second I got worried I'd missed the roll. Then I remembered, hang on, Yari putting in massive chats when, you know, I'm clearly occupied here. Then I remembered it was blue and that the milk would last long enough that there was no worry. I'd be fine being 20 minutes late. Listen. You know the drill. The nature rune chest. Boy, oh boy, I spent 80 hours here at least. It might have even been a little bit longer. And I might have to spend more time here in the future. We don't really know. Ross, again, thank you. And unnamed wife, thank you very much. Appreciate it. See you later. I was going to drop the 3 coins because it was bothering my OCD. It looked so unclean. I will not. Who we got? The Losso Noob. Blue, I'm here. I came to say hello. I'm glad you're here, Ganked. I'm not very happy about the E that you put on the end of my name, though. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. And gatekeeping the Discord server from me? Outrageous behavior. I hope you're doing well, Ganked. I haven't been in your stream for a while, Ganked. Are you streaming next week? Like, this week coming? I would love to drop in and say hello. 80 hours. Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm about to spend 750 hours at that chest. Oh, look. Extreme gnome over here. My situation's so much worse than yours. Yours doesn't matter. Oh, look, everyone look at me. I'm way more important, guys. This guy, man. This guy. I feel like I need to, like, roast Extreme Gnome a bit more. After all the roasting he's done to me over the previous months. You got a foot pedal ready for that, Extreme Gnome? He should. speaking of foot pedal, I imagine that's going to see some more action from me soon. I'm actually quite glad I got it, because I think I'm going to start using it on my main account as well. I've started like, well, I haven't started playing the main again, but I logged into it for the first time in like 6 months the other day, and I was like, I could use the foot pedal here. I still need to get 99 thieving on my main. I could just foot pedal it while I'm doing other things. All right, is that all of the ore? Was that me done? Sorcerer's Chunk, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. I saw you earlier. Thank you. That is all of the mithril ore. Let's do the high alchemy before we forget. One singular nature rune. Where's my staff of fire? Here it is. Let's just alch. I was going to try and pick something cool, but I don't really have anything cool to alch. So I'm just going to high alch an oak longbow. Not very exciting, is it? Not very exciting. But here it is. Chunk task. Complete. Done. Beautiful. Having high alchemy, by the way, is like... I haven't really looked at that yet, but I think that's going to be very handy for us in the future, obviously. Right, let's do the smithing then. I'm excited to do this inventory of mithril, man. I genuinely really am. It just took a long time to get to this point, obviously. So being able to wrap it up is beautiful. But the upgrades to the account, it's mithril, right? It's not like I'm walking around in full Torva all of a sudden, but oh, it feels good to get this done. I'm going to drag my chunk picker over here so I know what I'm smithing. Quantity 1. Good shout. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's make sure we get everything here. Oh, wait. I almost messed up. I need to smith it where? What's the RD task? It is to smith a plate body near Ardoin. What does that mean exactly? Isn't this my only anvil? Is this near Ardoin? Does that count? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? This is my only anvil, so it has to be. It has to be. This counts? Okay. I had a moment of panic there. I'll do the plate body last. Let's start at the bottom. We need a mithril axe. Almost had it on all. It defaulted to all. That's so frustrating. Mithril axe. Chunk task complete. You'll have to just imagine the tinkle noise. Hey, whoever that was, Wargas, you did the little task completed tinkle for us. Perfect. Right, mithril axe done. We need a mithril mace. Never going to use that. We need a mithril knife. Probably never going to use that either. We need mithril square shield. I hear a Pedro. Bruce, out here just gifting like it's nothing. To Broski, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, Bruce. I do. I give you some grief from time to time, but I do appreciate you. Mithril square shield done. We need a med helm. Med helm done. We need a chain body. These are best in slots, by the way. That's why these specific things are tasks. And med helm and chain body are for ranged. If you were curious on that, we need a kite shield. Nantuko gifting a sub. Thank you so much, man. And Bruce gifting another one. The Sorcerer's Chunk. Thank you so much. Kite shield, plate legs. Did I do plate legs? I did not. Plate legs. And I think the last one. Am I missing? Oh no, Warhammer. Where is it? I must be missing something. What did I not make here? I've missed something. I've missed something. Warhammer, plate body, which I'll do. Full helm. Full helm. We got it. Twitch crashed for you? Let me know if that's a problem for anyone else. It looks good to me, but it did go through. Nantuko, thank you so much. And last but not least, the plate body. You've completed a hard task in your area. Amazing. It stuttered for a few seconds, but it's back. Okay. If we do have any technical issues, by the way, if the stream, I'll just say now, like in advance, I'm touching wood. Don't worry about what wood, but I am touching wood. If the stream goes down at some point, I will get it fired back up as quickly as possible. So don't like run away and think I just rage quit the stream. I have been having some PC issues recently, so fingers crossed it's okay, but we shall see. But look at this was my current gear setup. I was using a Khazard plate body and a Tyrus helm and a pink robe bottoms, but now we literally have genuine armor. Like, Man, we're a beast now. We're an absolute beast. Right, I'm going to dump this all in the gear tab for now, and I'll organize it all later. We're not going to worry about it. Let's head quickly over to the chunk picker and mark those off so that it looks a bit more clean. So, high alchemy, we did it. The Ardy task, did it. Oh, we didn't wield a mithril warhammer. Let me quickly wield it for the argument's sake. Somebody will leave a comment, tell me I didn't do it, so... Ta-da! We did it. Hold up, chunk picker, where have you gone? There it is. Dude, Tsushima, thank you for the prime, man. I appreciate you. Right, warhammer done. Mithril plate body done. Full helm done. Plate legs done. Kite shield done. Chain body done. Med helm done. Square shield done. Knife done. Mace done. The Ardy task was to do the plate body, which we just did, and obtain a mithril axe done. Huge axe upgrade, by the way, which is really nice. Very happy about that. And the last thing we have to do are the quests. So let's go and do them. It should take no time at all, really. I don't think I need any items. I'll take some coins, because you never know. Quests require coins sometimes. Do I need anything else? I think I have to kill someone, so I'll bring my my simi. Other than that, I think we're chilling. Get a weapon. Thank you, Relics. Appreciate it. You can touch my wood anytime. Hey, listen, you all heard him. I appreciate the offer. I'm going to bear that in mind. I'm definitely going to bear that in mind. Runefest 2026. Are you going to be there, Extreme Gnome? Could be some sussy activities going on. Amber Turd, good to see you. We're not rolling yet. We're very, very, very close. We are very close. Hang on. Dog is being a doofus. Come here. Come here. He's wild, man. He's crazy. Have I missed anything important? Probably not. About 20 minutes or so, you guess? I think it's going to be quicker than that, right? I think it'll be quicker than that. Surely. Jabberwocky, thank you very much for being here. Hello, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Did I miss any follows or anything of the sort? I hope not. I hope not. I think I got everyone. Thank you all so much, guys. Thank you. I should mention, by the way, Major Fuxton might not want me to mention this right now. Major Fuxton, a regular Twitch viewer of mine and just general massive supporter of the streams, has said that if I get 1,000 followers on Twitch, he will get my logo, this guy, tattooed on his body. So if you're not followed on Twitch, hey, there's an incentive. Right, how do you, where do you start these quests? Which one should we do first? Sheep Shearer, I have to speak to... I'm gonna pull up the, I'm going to pull up the quest helper, because I'm a total noob. Alright. Talk to the counselor. I can do that. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Wargas, thank you for the follow. Major Fuxton, I'm doing this for you. Or for me? I don't know. Right. I believe I just have to start the quest. I don't think there's anything else I can do after that. Let's find out, though. Talk to the doctor. Oh, in the church. Okay, I can do that. Let's do that. I have 100 coins. I'm glad I bought it with me. Enter the enclosure north of Ardy. I think that's where... Yeah, that is where my my journey ends with sheep herders. So that one is done. We can mark that off, and I'll do that in a minute. The next one was Temple of Ikov. I think that, again, is just talk to somebody. So we're talking to Lucian. Easy peasy. Oh, what have I done, Major Fuxton? What have I done? OneChunk, thank you for the follow. Slippy Mode, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. We're also very, very close to 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, hey, while I'm, what's the word? There's a word. I don't know. Chilling? What's the reward? Sounds to why can't you get it yourself? I don't know. I don't remember any of these quests. Do you want to start the quest? I do. Get your weight below 0, you can get Boots of Lightness. So I can't do that. So I think that's where that ends. I'm going to move on, but if anyone knows otherwise, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that's the end of that. And Haziel Cult is the last thing to do. Where are you? Haziel, Haziel Cult. Let's get it started and get it done. Milk it a little longer, I'm on the way. Hey, you've got about, I don't know. This quest surely can't take any longer than like 5 minutes, right? Surely? I would think. Is he in the castle? Where is this guy? Oh, he's around here. Okay. I see. There are a lot of quest starts in this chunk. A lot of quest starts in this chunk. It's quite scary because of that. Like, oh, where am I going? Oh, there's a door. That makes sense. If we get up to 32 quest points, we will gain the ability to get champion scrolls. Don't forget that. Now, that's probably a long way away, but making so much progress on a lot of different quests, like, it does make me think that it's might not be that far away. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If we have to get all of the champion scrolls, then we're in a lot of trouble. I'm going the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Fritzbus and Weston B, thank you for the subs, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, if I just say things, people do things. It's amazing. Any primers? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh. Justin, hello. Good to see you, man. Great work on the account lately. Thank you. Thank you. I've been grinding and honestly loving it. Grinding makes it sound like a struggle or a challenge, or I've been putting myself through misery. I'm honestly loving this account. Even like the nature rune chest, the mining, tick manipulation, all of it has been so much fun because it all feels like it's for a purpose, right? It's all for a purpose. Oh, what should we do, chat? What should we do? I really should have prepared a poll. I don't know how to do it. Maybe I can do it. Question. Side with Cyril? Oh, I'll just say it. What to do? Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. It's important. It's important. I can't type. I'm shaky. I'm nervous. Side with Haziel. Okay. Now, Twitch, you get yours. Hold up. It's a big decision. I can't type, man. Cyril, is that his name? Okay, there you go. Polls are live. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'll leave it for like 30 seconds. I'm not going to let it run the full like 10 minutes or whatever it is. Don't worry. What I miss, Milk. Spoon, good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you being here. I do. I do. I hope your races are going well. I hope your races are going well. Milking at every opportunity. Hey, it has to be done. It has to be done. Yo!
Just finished the last video and jumped straight into the stream. Red heart emoji.
Chipmunk, thank you so much. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what is the outcome here? It looks like, oh, YouTube are pretty split, but mostly want to side with Cyril. Twitch mostly want to side with Haziel. It's so 50-50. I think if I was to add the votes, though, I think if I was to add them up, it would be Haziel winning out. YouTube is like, Cyril is the most voted, but Twitch, I think, outweighs it. If I was to add both the votes together, I'm going to side with Haziel. I hope everyone's okay with that. I will end those polls real quick fast if I can figure out how to do that. And then we can move on. End poll. Aha! Look at me doing everything all at once. Perfect. Right, we're siding with Haziel. Here we go. I don't even know what that means. Quests are like always so foreign to me. I mean, I never read. I'm always just I'm a quest dialogue skipper, right? I just skip everything all the time. And it never like, I think because I skip all the time, it never like stores in my brain, you know? It doesn't go into the hippocampus. So I just like, every time I'm trying to remember a quest, I don't remember it. Like, this is totally foreign to me. I've probably done this quest 3 or 4 times in my life, maybe, but I don't remember anything about it. However, we can now use... Where is that? Where am I going? Back around here? We can now use these, like, sewer valves, which I've ran past about 1,000,000 times, so that's good. Maybe. Should have asked ChatGPT. Spacebar go burr. It does go burr. Right, let's use the poison on the range. Leave the kitchen. Surely this takes no time, right? Surely this takes no time. Probably should have looked at that before starting the stream today. fly through it. Oh, I'm excited to roll, but I'm so terrified. I'm nervous. I'm worried. Are we going to get trapped in the house? No. Hey, you guys are so well behaved, and I respect it. I respect it. Rip dog? Do I have to kill a dog or something? Or did someone kill a dog? I don't know. I'm going to pretend nothing happened. Right, turn the valve to the right. Okay. Done. Now what? Turn this valve. Okay. We're out of run energy. This is why we need 99 agility. We're going to get it. Casually ignored. He killed it. I killed the dog. Oh, that was what I was doing? See, this is why I spacebar go burr, right? I don't know. I see bright blue button. I click bright blue button. I just never look at it. There's a great video with this song and David Blaine with some dogs. If you know, you know. I don't know, and I don't know if I do want to know. When Agile Tom recommends a video, you gotta be concerned. I don't know, man. Although I did watch that, like when you were streaming the other day and you played that. What was it called? RuneScape? That was sick. I rewatched that again. It was so cool. It was so cool. YouTube's froze? YouTube's fine. Panic or no panic? I'm gonna not panic anyway. As long as the recording's good, we're good, right? That's what matters? I'm kidding. To be honest, it's probably the other way around. If the recording died, that wouldn't be a huge problem because I would have to just use VOD footage again, but I don't want the stream to die. +1 for RuneScape. Oh, it was so sick. It was so cool. Trying to milk this run energy. I want it done, man. I want to get on top of this. I want to get moving. Can I finally use this raft now? I remember like 6 months ago looking at this raft and not even knowing what it was for and being like, what's on the other side of this raft? Where does it take me? What does it unlock? I don't think it unlocks anything, really, which is a shame, but it's cool that we can now use it, I guess. That's nice. What's this stuff that I'm getting? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, we're almost there. What do I have to do? Return or just return? What was the point in coming over here? Don't know. Not gonna worry about it. Wait, what? Board again? Board the raft? Blue's dumb. Blue's dumb. But I can't... Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? What do you want from me? Return to Clivet in the cave south of East Arty. Someone help. Someone help. Blue stuck on an intermediate quest. Oh, I did a wrong valve? Oh my days. Why wouldn't the quest helper tell me that, though? Shouldn't the quest helper be telling me that? I'm not helping a dog killer. Didn't do the valves right? Oh, are we cooked? How am I going to troubleshoot this? What if I just turn one? Will it then, like, reset everything? Major Fuxton, thank you for gifting a sub to Klosh. And Klosh, welcome in. Right, if I turn this again, will it... Uh-oh. Okay, I'll turn it back to the left. Oh, I hear water rushing. Is that what I want it to say? Do I want it to say, you hear water rushing? I probably turned one of these. Just restart the account and do the quest again. And then choose Clivet's side. Professional gamer moment. Well, what? Do I just need to hear... I hear the sound of rushing water. Is that what I want? I'm gonna try that. This was not intentional, Milk. This was unintentional, Milk. I apologize. I was really hoping to just, like, blow through the quest. Hey, triangle sandwiches, let's go. Oh, it always says that? Oh my god, am I just gonna have to go through one by one and try and, like... Okay, so that put us somewhere different. That doesn't help, though. Okay, so it's not the one by the zoo. We're gonna have to just manually bloody troubleshoot this. God damn. Okay, it's most likely, I think... Twitch, really? Why is Twitch just playing ads? Without my permission? Sorry, Twitch. It's most likely to be this one, because it's the one I've run past the most times. So I probably turned that at some point. This is frustrating. I apologize. Open the wiki, see which way they have to be. I could definitely do that. Turtle. Sir Catbong, thank you for gifting a sub to Turtle, man. Appreciate it. You want to match Haziel's symbol. This thing? Well, we've already tried 2, so theoretically, we should be able to figure this out quite quickly. That's just put us in the same spot. You get a sub and you get a sub and you get a sub. I want to figure this out now. Now I'm getting frustrated, let alone you guys. I just want this to be done, right? We've tried both of these. Maybe. What, is the wiki going to help me, though? I'll try the wiki. OSRS Haziel cult. This is not how you want things to go. OSRS Haziel cult. Valve 1. Turn it right, turn it right, turn it left, turn it right, turn it right. Okay, let's do that then. So, south of Cornelius's house needs to be turned right. So let's do that. Let's just work through it. Good grief. Disaster. Losing aura with the second. Hey, I'll just take it that you are implying that I had some aura to begin with. I'll take that. Is there another right-click option on the raft? I don't think so. It's not just trying each valve, it's 4 different valves with 2 options. Right. I'm going to try and follow the wiki and just hopefully that helps. It's a bit annoying that the quest helper's like just given up on me. I thought the quest helper would have been very obvious. Right, this one is currently turned to the right, which it's supposed to be. Oh wait. Yes, no. Right across the bridge, south of Cornelius's house. Where's the other one that's right behind his house? It says there's one right behind his house. And one across the bridge behind his house. Oh, this one. Right. So that one is turned to the right, which it should be. This one should also be turned to the right. Which it is. Okay. Then north of the cave turned left. Right. We got this. We got this. I'm confident. We got this. Julian, good to see you, man. No spoilers, please. No, don't worry, Julian. I can save you the time. We have not yet rolled. We have not yet rolled. I literally just need to finish this quest, but I've butchered it. North of the cave, which is this one needs to be turned to the left, which it is. And then just the last 2. So the one south of the penguin's cage, which is this one, needs to be turned to the right. So let's make sure that is the case. Ah, this is turned to the left. So I'm going to turn it right. Okay, it is turned to the right. And then this one also needs to be turned to the right. Yes? Yes. Doggo doing doggo things. I'm not going to worry about it. What way are you currently turned? It is currently... So this should be correct then. But I don't feel like I changed anything. This might be harder than the Inferno for blue. Oh, I'll take a strength potion. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right, if this doesn't work, I don't even know, man. Part of me's like, I just want to roll without completing the quest if this doesn't work. And I'll figure it out later. Oh, thank goodness. How did you guys get here and figure it out? We did it, boys. We did it. We just have to do that one more time. But I won't butcher it this time. I promise. I promise. Right. Get this done. So, from what the wiki's telling me, I'm going to get a quest complete thing now. Right? No? Maybe not. Okay. Search a crate in the kitchen. Okay. God damn. You should have called alien food, right? Seriously. Seriously. First try, baby. First try every time. Every time. I changed, walked my dog, talked to the neighbor, went to the restroom, and he's still doing this quest. Listen, I only have 3 quests completed, all right? I'm new to questing. It's difficult. It's difficult. Did I say watered your dog? I mean, dogs need to be watered, right? 60% of the time, it works every time. Good, I didn't miss it. No, you did not, Tumnus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're I would say right on time. To be honest, 5 minutes from now is probably right on time. We're basically done. The unintentional milk is annoying. Planned milk, I think, is like, I'm okay with that. Unintentional milk, frustrating. Frustrating. And we killed the dog, apparently, which is sad as well. Right, climb up the ladder. Okay, okay, okay. Perfect. Oh, let's get OBS back so I can see what's going on over here. Mr. Drunko, thank you for gifting a sub to Mictaval. Thank you very much. Right. Onwards. How do I get in there? Knock on the wall. Sure. Knock, knock. We're in. Down the ladder. Up the ladder. Up the ladder. Use the key on the chest. You have a scroll of some description. This is how every quest works for me, man. Click blue thing, skip dialogue, get out of there as quickly as possible. Make mistakes along the way. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Ugh. All right, we got it. Right, return to what's his name? All right, all right. Hey, you guys didn't know you were in for some peak questing content, did you? Wait, there was no chunk roll yet, was there? There was not, Julian. I tried to catch you before you went back to the, like, scroll back through. No. I'm gonna be rolling any second. 50 minutes I've been live and I haven't rolled yet. Oh, jeez Louise. Thank you all for being here. I love it. I respect it. How's everyone's day going? How's the weather? Bell time here. Not escaping the allegations. All right, are we? Is this like officially done now? If the raft doesn't go... Oh, wait, 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 wait. Is that it? Are we done? Are we good? Is this the end of the quest? Wait. Please? Please? I hope this is done. Canceling your birthday gift because of this milk. According to the quest helper, this is it. Oh. We did it. Oh, we did it. God damn. What is this? What a bizarre looking thing. Interesting. Well, there's only one thing to do, guys. There's only one thing to do. Spend the next 25 minutes talking about potential chunks and blocks and the whole system and showing you the dog and asking about the weather. And I'm kidding. Let's get on with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, Haziel Quilt, complete. Sheep Herder up to step 1, complete. Temple of Ikov, complete. Everything. 22 out of 22. It's done, man. Feels like yesterday I rolled this chunk. And I walked away from the camera. I was sad about it. Feels like yesterday. If you're curious about the backlog, I actually need to change this because I was testing the seed dibber. So let me get the rake back in. This is how it should be. These are the blocked items. The glass blowing pipe, the pie dish, the rake, and shooting stars. If you've seen the last video, that will all make sense to you. Calculate tasks and nothing. We are done. So we get to roll a new chunk. Now let me very, very quick, fast show you what's going on. If you haven't seen the last video, we have now opened up the potential to roll via transportation. That means Catherby, Port Sarim, Musa Point, Corsair Cove, and the Deep Wilderness are in fact rollable. Absolutely awful. This one is the one we don't want. Quite like fitting that it's chunk number 13. I didn't do that on purpose. But it is unlucky. This is the worst one. The worst one. In terms of the blocking system, I can show you on this screen. This is how the block slots look right now. Again, if you've seen the last video, you'll know what that looks like and what that all means. Rakes, shooting stars, glass blowing pipes, and pie dishes. If we roll a chunk with a bad grind, and I'll go through them with you very quick right now, we'll have to unblock one of those things. And each of them are like, outside of farming, they're all about 200 to 300 hours. Mining, probably 200 hours. Glass blowing pipe, like 87 crafting, 250 to 300 hours. And 85 cooking, 200 to 250 hours. Something like that. So if we roll a chunk with something that needs to be blocked, That's kind of it, because we're going to be stuck doing one of those grinds. However, let's have a look at what's going on. So I'll quickly go over the free chunks and what that sort of means for us. Chunk number 7 here, it's free. There's nothing in it. Super easy. Chunk number 4, pretty much free. I think I can complete Sheep Herder if I do that, and there's maybe a couple of miscellaneous things. We'll call that a free chunk. Chunk number 8, free chunk. Chunk number 6, basically a free chunk. If we roll 6 and 7, both, we can complete Tree Gnome Village. That's huge, because that will give us access to spirit trees, and because we can now roll via transportation, that will allow us to roll chunks that have spirit trees in it, with the exception of the Grand Tree, or Tree Gnome Stronghold, because I can go there via the spirit tree. To use this spirit tree, you need the Grand Tree quest, so that isn't two-way transportation. However, the Grand Exchange will be rollable. 2 is free, you just have to mine some gold ore, so I already have the level for that. That's free. 1, 99 agility, and Puro. Again, if you saw the last video, you'll know about that. Dangerous chunk, I do kind of want it though. Horsehair Cove, totally free, no tasks. Musa Point, totally free. Obviously, this part of it I can't access, it's just the dock, so totally free. This chunk is actually totally free, even though it does allow access to Royal Titans. It doesn't, because I can't get off the dock, right? This is where you get off the boat, and I wouldn't be able to leave the dock. So that is also totally free. Catherby is not free. There's a reasonably large fletching grind in there that'll take some amount of time. Nothing too crazy. You can see we got skill capes scattered all around. There's skulls all over the map. It's sketchy. 1 point worth noting, Corsair Cove is free, but if we also unlock this chunk, then that is a huge amount of gifted subs. 5 gifted subs. Nantuko, dude, thank you. If we roll this chunk as well, that unlocks a dumb fishing grind at the fishing trawler, and so does Musa Point. Musa Point is arguably worse, because I have to get bait from men at a 1 in 26. Not fun. Got to be careful with that. And then the wilderness is awful. The resource area has so many tasks. There's hellhounds up here, smoldering stone. We do not want 13. If you're the usual questions are, what do you want, what do you don't want? I don't want 13 more than any. That is the worst chunk by far. RD is 99 construction, your nil is 99 magic. We don't want those either. I think that was basically it. Which ones do I want? I'd love to get 6 and 7 as a combo. I would love to get 4 would be quite cool. Trying to get us further north and maybe unlocking these farming patches would be nice. There's good, there's bad. It's a right mix. We have a 8 in 13 chance of being able to roll a new chunk today. Another one. We have a 5 in 13 chance of not being able to roll a new chunk today. The odds are decent. The odds are decent. Can I get a countdown in chat? This always goes really well. This always goes really well. Everyone always starts at some bizarre number. I will pretend that you guys are doing a really good countdown. And I'm gonna roll. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. That's so sad. That is an F. That is an F. Josh, where are you? Josh, if you're in chat, type 1. Josh? Josh, I know you're here. Type 1. Type 1, Josh. Where you at? I'm not seeing any ones. Josh? Josh? No? Hey, there we have a Josh. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, let's have a look at what's going on, okay? Let's have a look at what we've got, what we're coming up against, what we've got to face. Boys. Right. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So, Start at the top, and we'll work down to the savagery after that, okay? 60 cooking to cook a curry. Now, let's just have a look at the... if you've never, like, used the chunk picker before, it's such an impressive tool. It's such an impressive website. Obviously, it has all of the rollable things, like you're just randomizing new chunks. That's all obviously really cool. But the amount of detail that this chunk picker has is exceptional. I can click here and go to details, and it will show me exactly... I need the level 60 to cook a curry. It shows me that I need a bowl of water, a potato, and any stew meat, and it tells me exactly where I can get those. You can hit the eye icon, and it'll break it down even further. It's really impressive. This is not going to be that bad. We are already level 58 cooking, so the level requirement is really not going to be that bad. And then all of the stuff I need for it is very, very simple. So that's kind of free. It'll take a couple hours maybe, but mostly free. 41 crafting to craft a hard leather shield. Now, that's going to be interesting. So, 41 crafting is obviously not a very high level, but we are going to have to unblock something, and I'm going to come to that in a minute. We're as a unit, as a collective, we will decide what to unblock, right? We will decide what to unblock. But let me have a quick look. Hammer, yeah. Where do you get the hard leather from? Oh, from catching a wandering baby impling. That's weird because I can't do that. Oh. The 17 hunter mistake. The 17 hunter disaster. If you haven't seen the last video, you should. But I was lamping Hunter, and my plan initially, at the start of the account, my plan was to lamp Hunter up to 27 so that I could barehand baby implings, because I thought, well, that'll be quite cool. I can get some unique stuff from implings. That might be nice. Someone quite early on, though, told me that that would be a mistake because you'll unlock Puro for yourself, and that's a big problem. So I was like, okay, well, I've already committed to lamping Hunter for now. I'm going to lamp up to level 16 and stop. And that way I won't unlock baby implings. And then if I roll into Puro or anything like that, it won't be a thing. We'll be all good. I made an oopsie. And I lamped up to 17 Hunter by mistake, which means that this task is now a thing, but it is going to get a lot worse than that, let me tell you. JVH, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. And Nantuko, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. 1700 to catch a wandering baby impling. 99 magic. Now that sounds bad right off the jump, right? 99 magic? It's a 99. Any 99 really is going to be a long grind, right? That's why it's a 99. Oh, the Pedro song. You love to hear it. It's bad. It's bad. But it's even worse because I don't have any access to runes. I have the paladins. Again, if you saw the last video, I basically went through all of my rune options. I have the paladins which drop chaos runes. That's awful. I have the Zamarok crafters which drop runes. It's not good. You have the Necromancer, which is terrible. You have Goblins, which is terrible. And of course, we have the Nature Rune chest. It would, if I was to commit to that and do it, it probably would be the Nature Rune chest. I did calculate at some point, it would be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours at the Nature Rune chest, just trying to get Nature Runes. Awful. If you're curious and you're saying to yourself, oh, there's a shop in the Wizards Guild though, you're all good. You cannot access that shop until you complete Hand in the Sand. You have to do Hand in the Sand to access the store, which is such a weird requirement, Jagex. But that is the thing. That is how it works. That's why we kind of needed to roll, I think it was this chunk first, because then we could have done Hand in the Sand, and we didn't. All right, there's no point in getting to that. That is going to be something we block. Now, we can buy Mystic stuff. That's pretty cool. Although maybe not, because we won't have access to the Magic Guild if we're going to block that. I don't know. We need to figure out as a unit how we're going to do this. Obtain a hard leather shield. Yep, that's fair enough. What are the diary tasks? visit the hunter shop, no problem, and enter the magic guild. Why are the Puro things not coming up? What did I... There should be Puro grinds here, no? That was going to be my next point. Puro is a thing that's here, and it exists. Check the backlog. Oh, actually, maybe I switched it off in the rule set, because I was having some issues. Long story short, if you're curious as to why I had to do this. Again, if you saw the last video, I gained access to Puro through this wheat field, but I couldn't get back out of it. But the chunk picker didn't recognize that, so all of the Puro tasks were coming up anyway. So I think I might have just deactivated it from the rules just to get rid of it. No, I didn't. Backlog, let's have a look at that. No. Why? It should be there, no? Am I missing something? Manually add to chunks and uncheck Puro. Oh, maybe I did that. Is that in activity info? Where do I find that again? Oh, accessible areas? Accessible areas and chunk sections are now handled automatically by the website. If you need, you can manually add/remove areas or sections if the website gets it wrong. Areas? Oh, you know what? I did do this. I remember. It's all coming back to me. Puro. I'm pretty sure I did this. Urania Cave. Where's Puro? Puro. Enable. Ah! Guys. Oh no. You've seen this this thing, right? You've seen this, right? You've seen the tasks and how bad they look. Are you ready for how bad this is about to look? I don't think you're ready. Are you ready to see how bad this is? $75 fire making, 87 fletching, 89 hunter, 99 magic is obviously still there, 61 ranged, 99 smithing, 82 thieving, obtain a rune chain body, the magic cape, rune full helm, rune plate legs, rune kite shield, red spiky van braces, amulet of glory, hard leather body, rune med helm, blue d-hide chaps, magic short bow, rune arrow, mystic robe top, mystic boots, mystic hat, mystic robe bottom, magic shield, battle staff, mystic gloves, rune mace. Why did Eagle's Peak become a thing from that? Don't know. I think it's the least of my concern. Boys, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Block the butterfly net to save yourself. Right, so that you're bringing up a valid point here. And actually, I wonder if I can do this like this. 2 seconds. What if I copy this? Copy. Paste. This might mess up everything, I'll be honest. Oh, it's right over my face. I love that for me. If I make it smaller, is it too small? Is that still... You guys can still see that? This is not my nice, pretty blocking system version here. This is my Excel document that I can edit on the fly version. So this is how it is right now. This is what we have, okay? This is how it looks. Farming is gonna remain blocked because that is really it's obviously arguable that the farming thing should just be passive anyway and shouldn't actually be a task. But I did make it quite clear in the blocking system, exclamation mark blocking system, if you want to read up on it, that there are no exceptions. Meme grinds are here; they are included. Dang, thank you very much for the sub. So this will remain blocked almost forever. So we can unblock any one of these 3 things. Okay? Now I'm thinking we unblock shooting stars. I'm adding formulas. Excel, how do you work? I don't want to do a minus sign. No, stop. Behave yourself. There you go. I think we unlock shooting stars. I can grind out 90 mining. I can even AFK it by using the shooting stars, right? I probably wouldn't, though. I probably would use the iron ore, because stacking up a buttload of iron ore might be nice. So I think we get rid of shooting stars. That leaves us with 85 cooking and 87 crafting. Now, if we have a look at the... is that going to remain open? Oh, it is. I love that for me. If we have a look at the other tasks... So let's straight away, right? What is the priority to block? Is it Puro or is it Magic? I think Puro is probably the priority here, right? I think Puro is probably the priority. Puro for sure, 100%. Okay, so let's say we're going to block Puro. Now, in terms of blocking Puro, here are my options. I can block Baby Implings, which will prevent me from being able to do Puro, right? I could block Baby Implings. The problem with blocking Baby Implings is if I roll into another hunter method, like Red Salamanders, maybe I get a, and maybe I roll into Felder Pills or whatever. That would reactivate. I could then skip past Baby Implings. So that is a bit of a mistake. I could block Impling Jars. You need Impling Jars in Puro. Problem, I think, with that is I can still catch the randomly wandering ones, right? I can still catch the random wandering Implings. Block the butterfly net? That could also be an option. I'll test it on the chunk picker. The last option is to block Elnock, I think he's called. Is that his name? Am I misremembering that? Remember, I can block items, objects, or NPCs. I can't block the crop circle. I'll say that right now. I can't block the crop circle. The rules are like a touch complicated around objects, but the crop circle is not a blockable thing for me, unfortunately. If I block Elnock, then I can't... No, because I can still get the butterfly net from the hunter shop. Oh, you nil. You're so bad for me. Let me write them in, and then we can figure it out. Babies? Does that make sense? We can block babies. Right. We'll come back to that in just a minute. This is happening. We just need to decide what to block. I can't get jars? I don't know what you mean. Right, let me see what you folks are saying. Let me see. Twitch, why are you still playing ads? You've played plenty. I'm gonna snooze this ad. I think it'll snooze it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, it does. Okay. I want to chat with you guys about this. It's important. Elnock, no. Elnock for sure. You can hand catch though. Not until level 27 relics. Once I get level 27, then I can. But I can't bare hand right now. Blocking Elnock wouldn't work anymore since you have the net. I thought I'm not an impling guy at all. I've never really done implings. So I thought you needed the net and then the jar. I thought you like caught it with the net and put it in a jar. So I thought if you blocked the jar, you couldn't actually catch. No, you just get the stuff, right? So net wouldn't work. No, jar wouldn't work. Jar wouldn't work. Is that what we're saying? We can probably rule out jars straight away. I've seen a lot of people saying block the net. You can catch them on the surface with the net. Okay, so let's rule out jars straight away. Jar isn't going to work. So we're down to Elnock, the net, and babies. I don't think Elnock works either because I can get a net from the hunter shop. I'm agreeing, net. You need a jar and Puro, but not the overworld. Right. So... if I block baby implings, what does that do for me? If I block baby implings, then I physically can't train hunter right now. Right? So blocking baby implings would kill it right now. Just unblock everything so your Nell seems less bad by comparison. It's honestly not a bad shout. If I block the net, I think either of them work, right? Is barehanded catching not allowed in Puro? It is, but you need level 27 to catch barehanded. And I'm only level 17 right now. Correct? Yes? There are 2 different nets. That's true. There is the magic net or whatever, but I wouldn't be able to get the magic net or whatever that's called if I blocked the initial net first, you know? So I think both of these work. Net would block implings until 27 hunter, babies until 22. Let me think about that. Oh, right. Yes. I think, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Unlamp hunter. Yeah, Jagex, when are you releasing those negative XP lamps again? Just asking, you know. Just curious. He's cooking strats right now. I'm cooking strats. I'm trying. Either one works until you get an alternate method. I think Blyce Fox makes a good point. If I block the net, it blocks implings until level 27 hunter, because then I can barehand them. If I block babies, then it blocks hunter until level 22, because I'd be able to catch magpies. So I think based on that, blocking the net makes the most sense, but I'll test it in the chunk picker. The chunk picker will tell me pretty much straight away. Is it gonna dash in there? That seems about right. I think that makes the most sense. Is it, what's it called? Impling net, maybe? I'll go for that, and I'll fix this up later. Right. Blue, you also don't have the... I don't have to make the decision right now. No, it is true. I don't have to make the decision right this second. Go to sandbox mode. I will, Turtle. I will. Block Alec instead, so you block all of the hunter items for now. That is true. I would be able to buy... You can get a net from Elnock in Puro, though. So I'd have to block both of them in that case. Right. So I'm going to leave that right like that for now, and then we'll test that in the chunk picker just to confirm. But part 2 of the problem is the magic cape, right? So we need to unblock one more thing. That's why this chunk is particularly bad, because it's not just like one thing that we need to block. Like the construction grind, as bad as the construction grind is, that would have just been one block. You block the estate agent, you unblock one thing, you move on. Perfect. But this chunk is making us unblock 2 things. Please read my message. It's important to make the butterfly network. Blue. I checked on your map in Sandbox. It only works if you block the butterfly net and disable overworld roaming implings to count towards chunk tasks. Overworld implings are not part of extreme rules. Oh, do I have them activated? They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be. I will deactivate them then, because yeah, they aren't supposed to be. So the net will work then, as long as I fix that setting. Okay, good to know. Right. Let's mess around with that first. Let's mess around with that first. I'm going to hide that real quick. Twitch, you're about to get an ad. I apologize. There's not much I can do about it. Enjoy the ad. I'll not make any crazy decisions while you're in the ad. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be right back. Right, Chunk Picker, we're back with you. So let's go over to the backlog again. Oh, let me quickly change that rule, because yeah, just to explain what I'm talking about here. This is the rules. There are so many individual little rules you can add and change, and they'll kind of mark it for you what's an extreme and what's a supreme rule set. It does mark randomly wandering implings as a supreme. As a extreme rule. But I don't think it generally is I don't think generally speaking extremes do that, because randomly wandering implings aren't chunk specific, right? Puro is a bit more chunk specific, even though there's way more, like there are a lot of Puro entrances. It's still kind of chunk specific, right? You roll into your nil, you now have access to Puro, therefore it's a thing. Whereas randomly wandering implings are not considered. Imagine if you had this turned on, you would have to train Hunter or whatever by catching randomly spawning baby implings, and that's madness, right? I think this really should be a supreme rule. That's how I see it in my mind. So Cat Bong, gifting a sub to Unlimited Works. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. So we fixed that. That's good, at least. If I calculate tasks, nothing should change because Puro is the issue here. So if we jump back into the backlog sources, We are going to unblock shooting stars. Which, let's not overlook that, by the way. Puro and all of the associated tasks and 90 mining for shooting stars. Shooting stars sounds like easy mode. That's still going to take me like 200 hours, guys. So, I'm just saying. Right, so we've unblocked shooting stars. Love that for me. So let me try the butterfly net. Let me try it. It's called a butterfly net, not an impling net, you donut. Let's see what that does for us. Right. $71 hunter to catch an imp. Magic boxes. I've never used a magic box in my life. What does that do for me? Anyone know? Activity info. Let's have a look. Hunter. Where's Hunter? Am I blind? Hunter? Hello? Oh, there it is. View methods. Passive leveling. Catch implings in Puro after reaching 17 Hunter. Huh? How, though? Why not 99 Hunter? I don't have access to the Hunter cape, so that's not a task. You don't have to get 99 in whatever skill you can train, you know? Like, I don't have to get, like, 99 woodcutting just because I can cut trees, you know what I mean? This is extreme, not supreme. That should require the net? Is this a mistake, then? Is that what we're saying? It catches imps, not implings. That's what I thought. Catching an imp shouldn't be a task. So this 71 hunter task, are we confident in saying that this is a mistake? Disable the magic net as well? I could try that. It's a mistake? See, I always get so confused on the chunk picker, man. Like, it's little things like this where me and Yariosha were having, well, Yariosha in his chat, I just happened to be there. We're having a similar debate where he, like, blocked Slayer and some weird things were happening in the chunk picker. I don't know if this is one of those things or if I'm missing something. It's 100% a mistake. It's a mistake. Are there any other hunter methods you have access to? No relics. So if you go into the chunk picker here under activity info, in the skills tab, you can look at every single skill. And if you go to hunter, you can click view methods. So for example, if I go to like farming and click view methods, it says none, right? Because I've got the rake blocked, so there's nothing there. If I go view methods for cooking, it will tell me all of the things that I can do to train cooking. If I go to hunter, it says passive leveling, which is nothing, doesn't mean anything. Or I can catch implings in Puro after reaching 17 hunter, and that's it. And I can't do that if I have the butterfly net locked, right? So I think are we satisfied in saying that this is a mistake? I think so, right? Pretty sure it assumes you can use a magic net. That would make sense. That would make sense. Let me try backlogging that as well, because if you're curious what I'm doing here, which you might be, type in backlog. Net, what was it called? Where'd it go? Why isn't it showing up anymore? Magic? Magic box? Magic imp box pack? Huh? Now I just don't even see it. Might as well go into Puro and see what Elnock says. I can do that. Think it's a mistake. If net doesn't work, maybe disable Puro again. Yeah, I mean, I will do that. I just want to make sure I'm not, like, cheating, you know? I think just blocking the butterfly net is all I need to do. But I just want to make sure I haven't overlooked something and then I'm, like, cheating kind of thing, you know? Passive leveling is lamping. Yeah, exactly. Which is not considered, like, a training method, you know? Right, I can try talking to Elnock, see what he says. Maybe I'm missing something there. Think the task is broken, I'd send it to source. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Before... It doesn't matter, like, about locking that in right now, because, like... It doesn't matter. I have 200 hours worth of mining to do. So I have 200 hours worth of time to consider this. But, while we are considering our options, let's have a quick look. 90 mining is back as a task, of course. Let's assume that Hunter is, not there. Assume that that's not there right now. 99 magic. 50 range to wield a hunter's crossbow. That's fine. Obtain the magic cape trimmed. Mystic boots, mystic gloves, mystic robe bottom, and mystic robe top, and mystic hat. Now that is to... I have to buy that from the shop, but what level do you need to get into the Wizards Guild? I can get in there right now, right? So I can just do this, can't I? I can just do this. I think I answered my own question in my mind there. For some reason, I forgot that I got 72 magic. I thought I was still like level 10 or something. So I was like, wait, I can't get into the magic guild. I can't train my magic. No, I can. We can do that. That's totally fine. And it's really cool, honestly. And it's really cool. How can you trim a cape with only 199? You can't. So I would have to get both. That's the thing, Ryan. That's the thing. I would have to get 99 magic, and then I would have to go and get another 99 to get the trimmed version. Which, honestly, isn't as bad as it sounds. Because I would be... I would just do thieving, which wouldn't take that long. Sounds kind of nuts to say that. Like, oh, it's just another 99. It's free. No, it's, yeah, it's not that bad. Also really expensive. It is really expensive. I may have to go pickpocket some things just to do it. Eagle's Peak, still a bit confused on that, but that's fine. And then the Audi Diary tasks. Okay, so it is just 99 magic that I need to block. Now, what I'm going to do right off the jump here, because I've forgotten the guy's name. Unless anyone has it offhand, I'll ask you guys. That's why you're here, right? Oh, I've made that disappear. What's the guy called that sells you the magic cape? Does anybody know? Eagle's Peak shouldn't be there either? Okay. Okay. What's the guy's name that sells you the magic cape? Oziak? No. Yo, for a second, I thought it was. Does anyone know? Anyone know? Sanita. That rings a bell. That does ring a bell. So, I'm just going to type it. Well, no, you can't even see. Sanita. Sanita. So that's what we're going to block as well. Annoying that I have to use 2 blocks. So the question is, what do we unblock? Cooking or crafting? Now, it's a good debate. It's a good debate. I'm seeing a few people saying cooking. Yanil has a cooking store. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I was about to go into some big old debate by saying like, well, crafting is a little bit of a longer grind. Mathematically speaking, it is. However, 87 crafting as a utility is way better for me. You know, we could be working towards a glory amulet or a fury, for God's sake, if we get super lucky somehow down the line. 87 crafting is more useful, but you're right. The cooking shop is massive, right? I do need confirmation on the cooking shop. I've never been in there. But let's preliminarily put Sanita in here. And we're saying we're doing that because we're blocking 99 magic. So, for now, this is open to change. Once I've really, like, post-stream, I'm gonna message Source about the whole hunter thing. I'm going to have a good look at the backlog sources, everything else. So I'm not going to like fully lock that in right this second, but you can say pretty confidently that I'm going to be unblocking 90 mining and 85 cooking. That is pretty much locked in. It's these, and these are locked in, like the 2 reasons here. It's just the things that we block. That's what we kind of need to look at. So right last thing that I want to do before I delve into the thing is change the backlog sources one more time. We're going to uncheck pie dish, and we're going to check Sanita. Oh, Sanina. Sanina. My bad. And then recalculate tasks, and this should give us a pretty good idea of what we're looking at. So 85 cooking comes back. 71 hunter shouldn't be there. Only Spearman, thank you for the raid, man. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome in. You've caught us at a good time. We're currently assessing the destruction and doom that has surrounded us. So 71 hunter, you can forget. 66 magic, which we have. What's the diary task? Weird things keep appearing. Oh, right. Enter the magic guild. Never mind. Level 90 mining obviously has resurfaced. 50 ranged. It won't take us long at all. Quite easy to do. Mystic boots, gloves, all of the mystic stuff. That's fine. Eagle's Peak, I think you guys were saying that shouldn't be here. So that's fine. And that's it. So all in all, It doesn't look that bad, right? It's not that bad. It's a little bit bad, but it's not that bad. Mystics now shouldn't be there. It can still be there, unless it's not Sanina that sells it to you, is it? It's not Sanina that sells it to you. Mystics is sold. Oh, it is sold by Sanina. Ah. Well, let's head over. Let's you know, let's not goof about here. Interesting. What have I come back to? I was gonna try and teleport there. I've been playing the main so much recently. I instinctively went to try and find my construction cape. I can't do that. Click the details. I will do that. I will. Details. Magic Guild store. That's all it says. That's all it says. If I pull up the wiki, it's owned by Wizard Sanina, and he also sells the skill cape. Well, there you go. That answers that. That answers that. Right, how do I get out of here? Look at this guy with his Herbie. Sick. Right, where do we go first? The bank? Probably? Oh, wait, I can, there's a bank in Yanil. Oh, a new bank unlocked. Wait. Is this good for me? Is there a furnace? Oh, there's not. There's an anvil. That doesn't help, though. I was hoping there'd be a furnace, like, here. And that would have made, like, some other grinds quite... Well, not easy, but easier. We're in the mud. We're in the mud. Oh, gentleman success. Thank you for the you know, the, wisdom and good words. Guys, we're going to explore the chunk. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Give me like 60 seconds. I'll be right back. We're going to explore the chunk and, well, I guess we're going to theory craft, right? So give me a second. Run an ad. You're a genius. You're a genius. I will run an ad and I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Twitch isn't back yet. I'll wait. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Huge.
Love your Chunkman vids.
Only Spearman, thank you very much, man. I'm glad you're enjoying. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the prime. Dude, thank you so much. Platty, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone while I was doing my rambling. Twitch is back. Welcome back, Twitch. Good to have you back. Let's do it. Unlock. I think it's shift. There it is. Chunk. Unlocked. I will say, I've been looking forward to Yanil. Just because, like, having a city with things and a new bank is always nice. It has come with some despair, but that's okay. We can handle a little bit of despair. Welcome, Desert Cat. How are you doing? Yes, we did in fact roll Yanil. Nightmare Zone. Never going to be a thing for us. Well, it's not never, but, you know. It is what it is. New bank unlocked. Oh. Boy, am I glad I stopped. I stopped lamping agility at level 4. I started lamping agility because I was not going to lamp hunter anymore. And I was just going to continuously lamp hunter as far as I could, just because running around and stuff. We have access now to this shortcut, not this one. That gives you no XP. If you've seen Chunky and Ill, which you probably have, you'll be familiar with the climbing over the wall scenario here. And if we had level 5 agility, we'd be able to do that. And then if we rolled into Ardy, we'd have to get 90 agility by using this shortcut. Thankfully, I have not lamped to level 5 agility, so that is not a thing. We can access this bank, which is awesome. Let me drop off a bunch of uselessness. Get rid of that. I'll organize it all later. Okay. Okay. What do we want to check out first? Hey, I can vote in polls now. Nice. We have some more anvils. What's in this building? I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I gotta go back and watch Chunky and Ill again and familiarize myself. All right, we got some giant bats. Oh. Wait, we do have more access to runes now. Obviously, I'm not gonna train to 99 magic by killing Chaos Druids. I hope that's obvious. I hope that's somewhat obvious at the very least. Maybe. Oh, I can't get there without agility. Okay. Well, never mind then. Scrap that. I'll come back to the Magic Guild. I'll make that like the last place I check. You got these cages here. Don't really do a lot for me. What's in here? Piano. Can I play it? Nope. Crates. Not a lot to be said or done here. Cool. Up here, there's a chest. Is it a nature rune chest? It is not. It is locked. I can't even do anything with it. I get tea. Nice. Any tea enjoyers in the chat? We have tea now. It's pretty sweet, no? Are there tasks for Nightmare Zone? No, because I haven't done any quests that give us like a thing, you know? A hops patch. Barley. I don't think I have any way of getting barley though, do I? I don't think I have a way of getting like any of these. So this patch is actually mostly useless. I think. That's a shame. The wheat patch. Wait, if you pick wheat, do you get... Is there a chance of getting, like, barley seeds or something? Is that how that works? Probably not, right? I'm gonna assume not. You can get the seeds... Oh, from a forestry event. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, we're probably going to be spending some time in here, I would imagine. We got a range. We have the, obviously the dairy churn, which might be something that we have to utilize. Don't know what my best cooking method's going to be yet. It all depends on what our good friend Franita here is going to offer us. We have flour, chocolate bars. Am I going to be cooking potatoes forever and ever? Is this going to be my life? How do you get milk? Do I not have access to milk? Why did I think I had milk? Pies is best XP? Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'll do some theory crafting on all of that. I can't get into the pub. This is the hunter shop. We're about to complete a task. That'll make me feel good. You can get barley seeds from tortoises if you have them. I do have tortoises. That sounds brain rot though, if I'm honest. But it could be nice to be like passively farming. I did make, well, I would have to unlock rakes. That was one thing I didn't mention. I made a mistake. This is now outdated. Obviously, I haven't updated this version. Oh, can I show you this version? No, I can't. I blocked rakes, and it was brought up to me that I shouldn't have blocked rakes. I should have blocked seed dibbers. Because that way, I still wouldn't be able to farm, but I would have been able to, like, passively be raking. That's a mistake on my part. It's not going to make a huge amount of difference, honestly. It's not like I could have raked to like 70 farming or something. Like it's not really going to matter, but it's still a mistake. I do have a dairy cow. Where's said dairy cow? Oh, from Nightmare Zone, right? Interesting. Okay. Could be some AFK stuff. All right, there is a task completed. Feels good to at least get one done. There's a lot of despair here, but that's okay. We can still complete tasks. That feels good. Right, I can buy imp box packs. I can buy box traps, bird snare packs. None of these are going to help me. Teasing sticks, box traps, bird snare, noose wand, magic boxes. That's just the same as that, right? And this is for imps, right? So this... I don't know how that works. I've never used these before. I've never used these. Unblock then reblock. Yeah, I did consider that, but in the rules, I did make it that if I unblock something, I have to complete the task. You could argue that, like, yeah, but that's just to prevent you from using, like, an object item or NPC and then, like, reblocking that same object item and an NPC, because I'm unblocking rakes and blocking seed dibbers. It's not the same thing. But I don't want to be, like, cheap like that, you know? At the end of the day, I committed to blocking rakes. I made the mistake. I'll suffer the consequences. What's the level for Hunter next to Urania Altar? I think it's 60? Question mark? Net trap. 59. I was close. 59. Or is it orange, actually? No, it is. It's 59. It's 59. Where'd he go? Alec, come back. Butterfly jars and butterfly nets. Yeah, we need. I'll speak to Source about the hunter thing. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's a problem with the chunk picker. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. He sells the hunter's crossbow, which I will need to buy, so we can do that. And we need to wield it. I'm only level 20 ranged right now. I need level 50. That's totally fine. I have unlimited access to bronze arrows, so that'll be totally fine. And that's everything in the chunk other than the Wizards Guild. Let's go on in. Chunk task complete. Completed the hard task in the Ardy area. Fantastic. There we go. That's nice. It's nice to have already got 72 magic, so that is now complete. Can you go downstairs? You can go downstairs. What is down here? Zombies. Could be worth checking on their drop table. See if there's anything cool there. I don't know. Probably not. Wizard... What are you called? Frumscon? Frumscon? Don't know. Feel free to kill them. Okay. Sounds good. I will. Maybe. Probably not, honestly. Who have we got down here? Wizards. Maybe they drop runes and some stuff. We have Wizard Distenter. Just says hello to me. Cool. You have Zavistic Rav. He's angry and doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, he's going to give me some knowledge. I'll check that out later, I suppose. Upstairs. More wizards. Wizard Sinina, who we are going to have to look at. It's another guy over here that I can't trade with. I'm assuming this is the magic shop. I don't know if I can trust you with any of my supplies. You must complete the hand in the sand, and we can't. That's so sad, because that would have made this doable. Unfortunately, it is not going to be doable. And there's nothing else here. I'll quickly check upstairs. Nothing here. Vials, bookcases, just more wizards. Interesting. The portals. How do you use the portals? Any chunky little enjoyers remember that? How does that work? Left click them? Are these the portals? Oh, you cannot get back. Right. Portals are one way. Right. But I can't even, like, click on them. There's, like, nothing here. It's the hole in the walls. Oh, these! I thought they were windows. I thought these were windows. Okay, so I can use them, but I can't get back. That's what we're saying. Is there a way for that to change? How do you unlock Nightmare Zone again? I'm insufficiently experienced. How do you unlock the Nightmare Zone telly? Does anyone know? Because if I could use that, then I would be able to get back. Josh unlocked Castle Wars. Oh, you gotta do more quests? Damn, eh? So we're not gonna be able to use those teleports. It's worth noting, though, that that will be a thing we can use when we unlock some sort of method back. What about... Is there none, though? Is there none? Because we have Port Khazard. I don't think that would change anything though, would it? Like Tavali, no. Just felt like there must be a way back. But there's not, is there? There's no way back. Damn. But it's not a big problem. It just would have been cool. It would have been cool. I can't use the trawler telly, no. I'll demonstrate. But you need level 15 fishing to use the fishing trawler telly. So I can't even do that. There's no way back. How far are you from RD Easy? That's a good question, isn't it? Miles away. You need Rune Mysteries. Miles away. Right. The reason I'm stood here and I'm deliberating is because we haven't locked in any blocks yet because I need to figure it all out. Do we buy all of the Mystic gear first, which is going to run me 120, 200, 235,000 coins, and then block the wizard to block 99? So buy all of it first, and then block him. Or her. He, she. He's got a beard. Yeah, buy it all and then block. Is that the consensus? Get Mystic. I'd say so personally. I mean, there's no reason not to. The only reason not to, I guess, is to save myself 235,000 coins, but that's fine. Money's kind of like whatever. Doesn't really matter. So let's do it. Let's do exactly that. We're about to become the actual wizard that Tower of Blue is supposed to be. Feels like cheating? Well, it's open to interpretation, right? And the blocking system went through many iterations. And initially, I had it so that you had to lock in the blocks at the start of a chunk. There were too many issues with that, though. It's a lot to get into right now. But there were a lot of issues with that. The biggest one being that it just put a lot of pressure on us right now to make it locked in, right? To make it solidified. To me, though, just buying Mystic, like that isn't like really changing anything for me. It's not really, you know, I don't think it's that game breaking. Personally, it's your account, your rules. Well, yeah, it is. And like, I don't want to be like an asshole and just be like, nope, it's my series, guys. Screw you all. Your opinions don't matter, because your opinions absolutely do matter. They're totally valid and they're totally welcome. I wouldn't worry about it though. That's all I would say. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not going to break anything in the game. And one point that I've tried to get across a little bit, and I didn't emphasize it much in the video, is just that, like, you'll have to trust me, right? It's very difficult to come up with a complicated 3-page long Google document rule set for a series and not have missed something that might be a little bit game breaking or whatever. For example, we can block any NPC, right? Well, that means I could block Vios. What's he called? Vios? Zeos? Whatever he's called in Port Sarim. Where is he? Here? The guy that stood here, right? I could block him and just block Kurend forever, right? I could block Zaya entirely with one block on Vios. I'm not going to do that because that's silly and that's overpowered and that's broken. So even though in the rules I could do that, I'm not going to. So just, I guess just trust me. He's in Lumbee? Sure. Wherever he is. But the point remains, you can't get to Zaya without talking to Vios. I could block Vios and just block Zaya. I'm not going to do that. Like, just trust, I guess. But to me, buying full Mystic, that's not going to break anything. It's not really going to change anything. It's just a cool upgrade, and I'm going to do it. So here we go. Mystic robe top, Mystic robe hat, Mystic robe bottom, Mystic gloves, Mystic boots. We look insane, guys. We look incredible. We look incredible. I'm happy. Something good has come out of this. Something good has come out of this. If people were very worried about the fact that I've done that, I could also block 99 magic in some other way. I'm not sure what that other way would be yet, but there might be some other object item NPC that I could buy. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Point remains. Point remains. Yeah, I can't use the Nightmare Zone telly, unfortunately. unfortunately. Well, guys, what do we do now? Huh? What do we do now? Also, look at the gear tab. We went from, like, before the stream, we had nothing, right? Let me put that over in the skilling tab. Before the stream, we had, like, this stuff. Now we've got a proper magic setup and a reasonable melee setup. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. If you wanted to say no, Zaya series, I support you. It's your account, your setup. And that's true. I don't want to do anything that's, like, clearly groundbreaking or whatever, right? Not game breaking. So just trust, I guess. Could you block the cape? I don't think so, because I think it would treat the trimmed cape and the regular cape differently. So I think I would have to block them both. That's a really good point, though, Nathan. I'll check that out. Like I said, I don't want to confirm or lock in any blocks just yet, in case, like, after the stream, I do some theory crafting and I'm like, oh, I overlooked this quite obvious thing. You know what I mean? Screw you guys, I'm going home. Gabriel, what do you mean? Cooking? Start grinding? What do we do, though? What do we do? What do we start grinding? Let me have another quick peek at the chunk picker again. Don't panic. It's dark and scary. You're fine. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, it's over here, right? There we go. Right. So, this is the current task list that we have to do. That was to enter the Magic Guild. We've now done that. Mystic boots, gloves, row bottom, top, and hat achieved. Look at this, man. We're almost 50% of the way through this chunk. We're almost done. What's the fuss about? And visit the shop, we did, and enter the Magic Guild, we did. Eagle's Peak, I don't think is supposed to be there. 71 Hunter is, I don't think, supposed to be there. So realistically, we can do some ranged, we can do some mining, or we can do some cooking. That's where we're at. That is where we're at. Eagle's Peak is just to start the quest. Talk to Charlie. Okay. In Ardy Castle. But why is that a task now and it wasn't before? Do you not need, like, a hunter level to start it? And that's why it's come up now, because it thinks I can train hunter? Is that the case? Because it seems weird that that's showing up now when it didn't, like, earlier. It assumes 27 hunters possible. Gotcha. Gotcha. I understand. So that shouldn't be there then. Fair enough. So yeah, just mining, ranged, or cooking. That's where we're at. Cooking, I'll leave for now because I want to do some theory crafting. I now have a lot of cooking options, so I'm not exactly sure. Chunk picker update? Like, do you mean the chunk picker did update, or I need to update it? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Smash out the ranged? Definitely could. What should I kill? What should I kill? There are options. I don't know what really is best. I'll use the bronze arrows, willow shortbow, iron medhelm, iron chain. What else can I wear? What's my best setup here? Let me think. Can't wear that, obviously. I guess it's just going to be the magic gear, right? I guess it's this. I think that's as good as it gets. What am I missing? Necklace I don't have, ring I don't have. Obviously, it's two-handed. And a cape I don't have. Well, I could wear my red cape, I suppose. Boys, look at this absolute unit. Yeah, we're ready to take on the world, guys. We're ready to take on the world. Blue. What have I missed, X? What have I missed? What are you blowing me? Read my message above. Ah, Blue, go back to areas manually and re-click the enabled on Puro to set it back to auto. You have it on force enabled. Not sure if that's the problem. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Let me, I'll check it. Where did I find that again? I've already forgotten. It was accessible areas. Right, so now it's on automatic. Let me see if that fixed it. It did not. Yeah, that's weird. I'll speak to Source on that, because, yeah, Hunter shouldn't be in here. I don't think. But that's fine. Goated. Looking good. It's quite the setup, isn't it? It's quite the look. I always like to look at stuff like this and go, has anyone ever worn this combination of gear? Probably not. Making the most of an unfortunate role, you love to see it? You have to, right? It's part of the game. It's OneChunk. You can't expect to get plain sailing rolls every single time, right? It's just not possible. It's not going to happen. You are going to end up with some bad things. And you just have to make the most of it. You put you do your theory crafting and all the rest of it. I mean, if you saw the last video, I did that like little the OneChunk cycle or whatever, and it's so accurate. It's so accurate. First time I've ever caught a stream. Hey, Scott, welcome. Welcome. I think we'll just try killing some zombies, right? It's a new monster for us that we haven't killed yet. So let's give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Jad ready. Range or cooking range? Oh, like ranged with a D, I guess. Good clarification to be made though. Aaron, good to see you, man. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Man, the bronze arrows are not... It's not it, boys. It's not it. Maybe I have to start on like goblins or something. Check the cooking shop. Yeah, we had a quick look in there. There are lots of things. There are lots of things. I just don't know what my best method's going to be. Before we rolled your nil, my best cooking method was to hop at the charter ships and buy rabbits. They have raw rabbits, and you can put those on iron spits, and when you cook them, you get skewered rabbits, and they are like pretty decent XP. A lot of world hopping. Not the worst case though. Oh, is it not on rapid? But that would definitely help, wouldn't it? Thank you, Ryan. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yes, but now we have your nil. We have flour. There was chocolate in there. We have buckets, like infinite access to buckets. There is a dairy cow. So we could make pizza? No, do we have to? We don't have tomatoes, do we? We don't have tomatoes. So I can't do pizza. There are options. There are definitely options. There are things we could do. We could make potatoes. I'm also trying to think, because like when I'm theory crafting, oh, look, speaking of tomatoes, in terms of theory crafting, like there may be something that is just the fastest method, right? Like it could be skewered rabbits are the fastest thing that we can do. But it might be better to pick something that's maybe a little bit slower, but is going to be very beneficial. You can make chocolate cake. I could make chocolate cake. But I'm thinking, like, if we can make... I have potatoes. I have milk. I can churn the milk into butter. Then I've got potatoes. I can make cheese. So we could make, like, cheese potatoes. Right? And that's just, like, good food. Isn't it? Where would potatoes be? Pie, bread, meats, pizzas, cakes, wine, hot drinks, brewing, dairy, vegetable. Baked potato with butter is 39. Baked potato with butter and cheese. So we could make baked potato with butter and cheese, which might be slower, but that's good food. Tuna and sweet corn. Just saying. Goated food. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do some theory crafting. And this is the part of OneChunk that I love. Oh, I can't go in there? Bruh. Maybe this is not a good idea then. I can't get my arrows back, nor can I get any loot. I mean, I could, the word? Telegrab, but that seems like a lot of work. My PK channel, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. You and corn. Listen, corn, goated. Goated food. You guys are all haters. Using the churn is slow as fuck. It is. It is super AFK though, you know? That's just like kind of the thing that I could be just chilling, doing in the background while I'm editing a video or whatever, you know? It might not be like, it might be one of those things where it's like, that's not my primary training method, but if I'm actively playing the game, I could be doing like world hopping at the rabbits or whatever. But then if I need to edit a video or something on the side, I'm just like churning some butter. You know? Something like that. Blue, can you do Puro Puro before you block it for gourmet implings? Technically, I could do some Puro Puro first and then block it. That is, again, that's probably going to require some theory crafting though. Because I don't want to like level up Hunter too much and then my blocks don't work because then all of a sudden I can bare hand baby implings and you get a little bit, it's dangerous. You're walking on eggshells a little bit when you do that kind of thing. But if I do some theory crafting, maybe we could. If I check the drop table for like baby implings and stuff, maybe there's some useful stuff on there that I could utilize before we block it. Don't know. Gourmet implings are 28, so you could bare hand babies. Right. Right. So probably not. Blue, hear me out. Sweet corn, air fried, barbecue seasoning on it, goated snack. Hey, I'm fully on board with that, Sir Cat Bong. Let me know when it's ready. I'll be right there. I would love to indulge in some barbecue seasoned, air fried sweet corn. Gourmet would unlock 95 cooking. Oh, because they drop strawberries, right? I think. My game knowledge is improving. Somewhat. Strawberries, yeah, okay. You have a decent way to make stews now. Store sells potatoes. That is true. Stews are a very possible option. For sure. Just do Hunter? Do you mean like just do the Puro Puro grind, Gabriel? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Churning takes like 15 seconds. Yeah, it is very, very slow. Cheese potatoes heal 16. Yeah, that's like a really good food, man. It's like comparable to sharks almost. Well, not quite, but it's very close. Only goated when you eat it the long way. It's literally so AFK, I can edit lawbound while churning butter. Like, solid minutes of AFK time. Exactly, right? So, like, it might just be one of those things that I do a little bit of churning when I'm, like, I can't give the game full focus. Or, like, if I'm just at work and I want to pull out mobile and just like, oh, I'm going to churn an inventory of butter real quick. It's an option. Thinking apple pies might be the fastest. The ability to buy the pie dish, the pot of flour, the buckets, and the apples. Yes. Yeah. What level can you do that? Pies. Am I blind? Oh, 30. Okay. Could be a very good option, yeah. It's a shame I don't have grapes. If I had access, if that shop sold grapes, we'd be laughing right now. We'd be chilling. Big chilling. Big chillin'. Guys, I will say, as we're kind of winding down, you know, I say winding down, what I mean by that is like the whole rolls and everything is done, and we're now in sort of the theory crafting, just get on with some grinds kind of phase of the stream. I think I'll just say thank you all so much for the support. Again, man, it's been insane. It's been so fun. This journey up to this point over the last 7 months has been some of the most fun I've had in ever. Like, genuinely. My quality of life has gone up dramatically since beginning this, even though my available time has... Someone just got scurry. Oh, I thought it was scurry. Never mind. Not interested, Danny. Sorry. No, even though my amount of spare time has been shattered, like, I have no spare time now. Honestly, my like, happiness of life has gone through the roof. Like, genuinely gone through the roof. I love what I do here. It's so much fun. You guys all make it possible. I live for these moments, man. Genuinely. But thank you all. Seriously. I mean that. I mean that. Even if we're in some horrible grinds and we have to do some painful tasks, I wouldn't choose to do anything else or be anywhere else. So thank you. I wonder how Blue would feel if he bumps into Josh isn't, considering they're in similar areas. I should have messaged him on Discord and been like, yo, there's a very slim chance I roll you nil right now, and I just need you to be on standby. Just be in your nil when I roll it, okay? That would be funny. You're a smashing content creator. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Gonna make me emotional over here. Someone get the beers ready. Where are the beers? Oh, that would have been good, eh? You could combine a chunk rolling stream with a drinking stream, you know? You do the whole chunk rolling stuff sober and get that out the way and the theory crafting, and then when you get to this part of the stream, you release the beers. I didn't think that far ahead, unfortunately. That would have been good. We can pretend. How far are you from going full time? I heard a dingle. Vance, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. How far am I from going full time? It's a question that I've asked myself multiple times, Gabriel. It's a very fair and valid question. Probably a long way is the short answer, honestly. I've thought about it many, many times. And of course, the first place I go when I start to think about that kind of thing is it's boring, and I hate to make it all monetary and financial, right? But that's what life is. And I have sort of looked in the past and thought, how much money would I have to be making consistently to go full time, right? I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? Like, and it's not just, oh, I had 2 chunk rolling streams this month and I did a 24-hour stream and I made like more money than I would usually. I can go full time now. No, it has to be consistent. You know, you're going to have quieter months when ad revenue's a little lower, or, you know, I'm in a really boring grind for the next 2 months and the hypes die down a little. So you have to think about those things. But the reality is, I know what my outgoings are every month, and they are significant. I do live on my own. I rent an apartment. I have a car. I have 3 pets. I have a lifestyle to live, right? Things are expensive. I'm a long way off. I'm a long way off. And that's totally okay. That's totally okay. I think when, you know, if I was to make the decision to go full time, it also brings an element of pressure as well, right? Now, all of a sudden, I'm not doing this because it's fun and I get a little bit of money on the side, which is cool. It's like, now it's serious. Now it's like, I have to make money. I'm depending on this for survival, you know? And I feel like that changes the game a little bit. So I'm happy enough doing what I'm doing. I think my lifestyle balance is good right now. I'm just happy to be here, man. Whether I make full-time money or not, I'm just happy to be here. Blue, what's up with the lack of arrows in the last 2 thumbnails? What gives? Bring back the arrows, right? Bring back the arrows. I'm a changed man, Yariho Show. Listen, for like the first 5 videos, when you got no views and no subscribers, you need to get those people in somehow. And a big-ass red arrow, people like that. But now you folks are here. I feel like you don't need the insulting arrows anymore. The arrows may come back at some point. Gratzy in the clan chat. Oh, I did, but I had a bunch of space bars in, Yari, so it didn't go through. Damn, that sucks. I mean, what can you do, really? That's such a shame. How many subs would you need to go full time? 1 million. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Fair point about the financial. Yeah, well, I don't want to put, like, unnecessary stress on myself, you know? Waking up every morning like, oh, I gotta stream. I gotta make some money here. Hopefully Gabriel's here to gift a sub when I go to the bathroom. What am I gonna do? I was wondering, since similar, I'm gonna try and get caught up on chat now. I appreciate during these chunk rolling streams, I struggle with it. Not only because there's a lot of you here and the chat is going fast, but hopefully you understand my brain, like, is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So I do fall behind on chat during these streams. I do at the best of time anyway. I apologize. I'm gonna try and stick on top of it now. Goosey, you drinking now? Hell yeah, man. Only 1 or 2? I like that. Good restraint. I like it. I was wondering, since similar areas, how you might feel about bumping into... Oh, wait, did I read that already? Bumping into Josh at some point. Also subbed on YouTube after finding you on Total Accident. Well, what a happy accident that was. No, it would be quite funny to bump into Josh. He's a great guy. I have spoken to him a few times. Lovely bloke. Honestly, lovely bloke. So I hope I do bump into him. Maybe I'll reach out to him and be like, yo, you got any nil advice for me? Help. Please help. You also have to take into consideration that we are Chunker fans, so we know what we signed up for. And that's the beauty of it, right? I say this a lot, but making chunk content is a blessing and a curse. The curse is you can't bang out content every week, 2-3 times a week, right? You can't. If you could, you'd be in the money, but you just can't. It can quite often take a month, 2 months between videos, and that's a shame. It's a bit of a curse. The blessing is the Chunk community get that, you know? They understand. Nobody right now, I uploaded my last episode on, what was it, Friday? Nobody right now is like, where's the new video? It's been 3 days already. Like, people get it, right? They understand. So there's way less pressure in that regard. X, I see a wall of text over in YouTube. I am coming to it. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. Not only is it a wall of text, but the word blue is highlighted about 15 times in there. That's funny. I'm going to come to it. I'll just come to it now. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. Solon says, did you consider having blocked items, only blocking the items from generating tasks and not making them unusable? I did consider it. I thought that having it block the item specifically would just add an element of interest, though. I thought it might be quite interesting if, you know, I block... I don't know. I always struggle with examples right off the top of my head, but if I block the willow shortbow, oh, I just suddenly can't use the willow shortbow. It adds like an interesting mechanic, I feel like, almost. We'll see how that goes, of course. Thumbs Akimbo. Thank you for the sub on YouTube, man. What a great name. I love that. Right, X, what you got going on for me? Blue is my favorite content creator on planet Earth. He is paid to say that. That's fair. Blue isn't just a content creator, Blue is a whole experience. Every time he goes live, the algorithm trembles. Blue's editing skills, crispier than fresh fries. Blue doesn't just ride trends, he defines them. Other creators post content, Blue drops cinematic events. His creativity flows like a busted fire hydrant on a hot summer's day, relentless, refreshing. You know those moments when you're scrolling and suddenly time stops because you've stumbled on a Blue video? Hang on, I lost where I was at. That's called digital gravity, and Blue is the center of the content universe. His voice, podcast-worthy. His timing, comedic gold. His community, loyal, loving, and growing faster than an NFT rug pull ever did, but, you know, without the scammy part. Blue's thumbnails, instant click. Blue's live streams, certified vibes. Blue's presence online, unmatched. You don't just watch Blue, you subscribe, you follow the set notifications, and then you pray the next upload drops soon. He's the type of creator that other creators watch for inspiration. Honestly, if Blue posted a 7-hour loop of himself staring at the screen, it'd trend. If he dropped merch, NASA would wear it. If he ran for president, the internet would crash from the votes. And if content creation was a game, Blue already beat it on nightmare difficulty blindfolded. Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself, X. You know, thank you for putting it into words, because that's exactly how I feel about myself. I'm also very humble, but, you know. Unreal. I assume ChatGPT did the legwork for you there, X. You know, I don't want to take credit away from you, but... Now we're falling further behind. I just said I was going to catch up on chat. Now I'm further behind than I was before. Sounds like you have pocket money when you're a kid, but you get to do stuff you enjoy, not chores. That's all being an adult is, right? Nothing ever changes. You just spend your money on slightly different things. Asking for the fun facts, I will. I'll be like, listen, I need a fun fact, because I'm not seeing a lot of fun right here. Full time when he gets 100k followers on YouTube? I mean, I would like to hope so. I would like to hope so. Roby, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Or is it Rob? I'm always so bad with names. I'm going to go with Rob. I'm always so bad. I'm bad at that. Sorry, man. Will you be requiring clue logs beside rares when you get every possible step unlocked? No, clue logs are not included. Robin! Sorry. It's so obvious. Now I see it. It's so obvious. I do this all the time, Robin. I'm very sorry. Yari's favorite song right here. I actually had questions about that for Yari, since he's a free bird hater. Yari Osho hates this song, by the way. Just gonna put it out there. Do what you will with that information. Cancel this man. It's interesting, but maybe too many unintended consequences. No, you're absolutely right, Solon. And I guess it's one of those things where we'll only really know when we get to that, you know? like I say, it's really hard to think about everything and every outcome and every scenario right at the start. Like, I think me and the community did a really good job with the new blocking system, but there is bound to be something that we've overlooked, you know? Oh, if you block this thing, it breaks the game. Or, oh, you can't block this piece of content with your system. There's bound to be stuff like that. I don't want to be making retcons all the time. Like, you know, in the last episode was a whole rule revamp. I don't want the next episode to be like, hey guys, so remember that whole rule revamp we did? Well, there were like 8 mistakes in there, so we've got to retcon everything. I would like to try and avoid that, but some of these things are going to be inevitable. It is what it is. Can you do Salarin the Twisted in this chunk? I don't think so, because I think you need an agility level to be able to do it. I think you need a certain agility level to access Salarin, if I recall correctly from Josh's video. But worth checking, for sure. When are you buying the rights for the song I'm Blue? Oh, it's a Renard. I can't even get it. That's sad. I dread to think how much that would cost. I dread to think. God tier content idea in staff chat for you, if I do say myself. Do I trust? Do I trust? I'll check it out. I'll have a read. If it just says AI Cape Season 2, I'll be pissed though, X. You just talk too much? I talk way too much. I do. Blue Yaps is an emote for a reason. For a reason. If that's not AI made, get that guy a VIP. He is the VIP, man. He might not have the badge to show it, but he is the VIP. X appreciation moment. Seriously, man. The guy does bits for us. Seriously. Not just me, for us. Like, almost everything you see. The Discord, basically all X, man. Like, I had some ideas that I'll wing his way, but he does it all, man. He does it all. Huge. Last night I was waiting for you to stream, forgot it was Saturday. I felt so weird yesterday. Usually I work on Saturdays, and if I don't work, then usually I'll stream, or I'll be editing or whatever, or I'm just playing the game. Like, I'm usually doing something productive on Saturdays, but yesterday, because we basically finished the chunk on Friday, I got the smithing level I needed, and the chunk rolling stream wasn't until today, it just meant that Saturday was, like, empty. I had nothing. I was off work. I had no responsibilities. I had no plans. There was nothing I could really do in the game. It was like, what do I do right now? It was so weird. I played my main account all day because I was like, I don't know what to do right now. It was such a weird feeling. And I ended the day feeling like really unproductive. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel like a nice, like, oh, I needed that. A day of no responsibilities. I ended the day like lay in bed feeling a bit like, oh, that felt like a waste of a day. Twitch, you're about to get an ad, by the way. Sorry. These things happen, you know? I wish it wasn't the case. Absolute Mad Lad X. He is, man. He's a gem. He's a beauty. He made this as well, if you've seen this before. That's a 3D printed logo of myself. Not me, but, you know. Maybe that's next. No, it's fine. The TG throws everyone off, thinking it's Rob. It was supposed to be Robin TG. I see it now. Now that I know what it is, it makes perfect sense. All right, Twitch, enjoy the ad. See you soon. I guess while Twitch are in an ad, I will take the opportunity to fill up my water bottle. I think I'll stream a little bit longer. I was debating ending it, like, soon. Just so that the VOD isn't too long for anyone who wants to catch up on the chunk rolling stream. But if you're listening to this right now, there are no more chunk rolls, I promise. There's going to be no more chunk rolls for, like, 3 months, so... Sorry. Right, I'll be right back. Hold on. Water required. Back to it. I'm back before the ad as well. 25 ranged. As the resident VIP, end the stream now. I need to run to target. Run to target, man. I think I can handle it from here. You're all good. Let me read your idea though. Did you? I assume you put it in chat because you want me to read it. I'm assuming. Do you want me to read it out, X? Because I can. Also, if you guys aren't in the Discord, you should be. You should be. Join it. ! Discord will get you the link. We have minigame. We all play Wordle every day. There are mini games. Sometimes we have giveaways. There may be some things that I could do giveaways for in this chunk. Well, I'll have a look at that. We have all kinds of channels, theory crafting, discussions. The whole blocking system came from the Discord. So that's awesome. And really just a cool place to hang out. We've started doing movie nights recently where we'll stream a movie in Discord and we can all just kind of chill out and watch together. You get to be updated on streams, videos, that kind of thing. You can post your own content in the self promo channel if you have such things. Cool place to be. Check it out. Join on in. We'd love to have you. Don't read it out. Okay. Hey, Blue, how's the rolls? Brad, how you doing, man? Roll singular should kind of give it away. I was really hoping today that we would roll at least 2 chunks. That's always my goal for a chunk rolling stream. Just roll 2 chunks. That's it. I'm not greedy, you know? Just 2. Because then you get the hype of the first roll, and it's like, oh, it was free. Or, oh, we can do this chunk in like 45 minutes. Cool. And then you get to roll another one. Rolling the first chunk and it being death is kind of sad. Kind of sad. It is what it is. It was a 5 in 13 chance of happening. It was unlikely to happen. Not unlikely per se, but you know, the odds were against it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If you're curious, we rolled your nil, which is one of 3 really bad. In fact, one of 2 really bad ones. Is that accurate? Yeah, one of 2 really bad ones. The really bad ones were your nil, because it requires 2 blocks. We had to block 99 magic, and we had to block Puro. The other really bad one was the Wilderness Lever, because we'd have to block the resource area, and we'd have to block Hellhounds. They were the 2 really bad ones, and we rolled one of them. Bit of a shame. But it is what it is, man. Like I say, the cycle of OneChunk. You roll a chunk, it looks terrible at first. You put your head into action. You do some theory crafting. You get on with it. You start grinding. You realize that you can do it. And then when you finish it, man, oh, boy, that dopamine rush when you've done it. Oh, it feels so good. And I'm looking forward to experiencing that in 3 months' time. How long is this chunk going to take? I honestly don't know. Again, once I've sat down tonight with my pen and paper, scoured the wiki, picked Josh's brain, then I'll have a better idea. I'll be able to run some calculations on how long physically I think it's going to take. Because you can work it out in a matter of hours, right? Like, you can do XP per hour calculations and everything else, and you might come away and say, okay, it's like 600 hours, right? Whatever that may be. But then when you break it down and go, okay, 600 hours, if I played 6 hours a day on average, which is a lot, by the way, then it would be 100 days, right? That's over 3 months. Now, I don't know if it's 600 hours. It may well not be, but we'll check it out. And I will be letting you guys know, obviously. But I'm going to commit, man. I'm going to be powering through. If I can make anything passive, then I will. Right, that's why we were able to get through the East Ardy Castle chunk so quickly, because I was able to utilize my foot pedal and make the longest part of the grind passive and just fly through it. So if there are things like that I can do, then I will. Even if it's not like the most efficient method possible, any kind of passive stuff is going to be helpful. Bedtime for me now. Good night, all. Goose, thank you for being here, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. And yeah, we'll catch you another time, dude. We'll be back live tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central. Desan, good to see you, buddy. You can do this. I can do this, man. I can. Yanil has an agility requirement, I think, which would be bad too, and a thieving one, but you have a pretty good method for that. I do. Thieving is, like, not an issue. Thieving is probably, like, the easiest skill that I have, honestly. What was the other one? Agility? Yeah, agility's a little gross. Why did... Oh, right, I don't have level 5 agility. If I had level 5 agility, we would have had, like, an agility task to do as well. And it might be one of those things where we look at that and that becomes worth doing. Like, obviously I've blocked 99 magic, but if I didn't, then it could be one of those things where, like, having 5 agility, being able to access the agility dungeon, getting to Salaran and whatever, like, that could have been beneficial, right? And that's the kind of theory crafting that I need to look into. Because it's easy to just be presented with a grind and be like, using smithing as an example, right? It's easy to roll that chunk and see 68 smithing as a goal and be like, oh, well, I have iron ore, I have a furnace, and I have an anvil. That's it. I just gotta get on with it. But if you just take a step back and have a look, then you can be like, well, hang on, we have a nature rune chest, and I could train my way up to 43 magic using some scuffed methods to be able to use superheat, and that's actually faster. So if you just, like, take some time to do some theory crafting, there are always options, man. There's always cool, weird things that you can do. I mean, just look at Chunky Nil, right? Spoilers if you haven't seen his video, but, like, again, it's easy to look at the grinds and be like, well, you just gotta get on with it. But he trained at the agility, no, the ranged training course or whatever, got agility tickets, bought a bunch of stuff. Like, there's cool things you can do. And we'll figure it out together in the Discord. I'm sure we can do it. You want the agility chunk, though? That is bad? No. Agility chunk, best chunk. Just stream until next chunk roll. Yeah, the subathon starts now, guys. It ends in 900 hours, so buckle up. I'm in my second death chunk at the minute, about 2.5 months in. Only thing left to get is the scurriest pet. The dopamine rush when I get that is going to be of epic proportions. It really is, Josh. It really is. And that's just what you love about it, right? Like, that's what's so good about OneChunk. I love it. Jesus just seen it commented about Hunter, but I was 15 minutes behind. It's easy to do that, Eki. Don't worry. It's easy to do that. I understand. Miss some things. What's the block list right now? I think I can show you, Joey. Is this going to work? Yes, it is. This is the current block list. It might not be super accurate right now. So rakes and farming are still blocked and will be, I'm sure, for a very, very long time. Glass blowing pipes and 87 crafting are still blocked. We had to unblock shooting stars and we had to unblock the pie dish. So 85 cooking is back on the table and 90 mining is back on the table. We had to block the impling net, although we might change that to something else. These aren't locked in. I was just kind of spitballing here until I do some, like, theory crafting. That's to block Puro. And then Sanita is the wizard that sells you the magic cape. So he is also blocked to prevent 99 magic. That's where we're at right now. That is where we're at right now. I like it. 900 hours stream. I need to decide how I'm going to do the mining. Because I could train on shooting stars. It'd be very, very AFK. Very slow. But it's not that useful. Whereas I could just man up and just full commit to iron ore. Tick manipulation. And just have loads of iron ore banked. Because the one thing with OneChunk, right? Or one of the things with OneChunk is, especially with extremes, 99 smithing is a task that comes up very regularly. There are so many ways in which you can get rune ore. So many ways. So many monsters drop it. Implings drop it. stores sell it. You know, there are many, many, many ways to unlock 99 smithing as a task. So it's an inevitability that at some point you're going to end up having to get 99 smithing. So stacking up on a bunch of iron ore now, it's only really a good thing. Whereas Stardust, it doesn't really do that much for me, man. You know, it doesn't do a lot. But we'll see. What have I missed? What have I missed? Thought for Puro. Could you just block the crop circle? I think someone answered. Oh, Yariosho answered you. No, it doesn't have the input-output stipulation. Whatever object I block has to give you an input or an output. And the crop circle doesn't, unfortunately. And even then, I would still, even if I could do that, I would still be able to catch... Oh no, randomly wandering implings don't count as tasks, do they? So, Elnock might be the play. Oh wait, no it's not, because I can get a butterfly net from the hunter shop. Right. What were the options again? It was the net or baby implings. If I block baby implings, then I just... Yeah, baby implings might be the play. I do need to think about that. I do need to think about that. Do you have access to the rune shop? I don't, Desan. I don't. You need hand in the sand, yeah. Barehanding them is potential too with a high enough level. It is, Vance. It is. Yeah. No, you're right. It is. I was gonna like follow that up with something, but no, you're right. Butterfly net might be best for now. I think so, Daryl. I think so. Oh, the task thing's out of date. Sorry. I should have updated that. I literally updated them all before the stream and then forgot that I would have to continually update them. Why are you shooting zombies if you can also kill something productive such as hill giants? I don't know, to be honest. I started with zombies because it was just like a new monster that I had access to that I've never killed before. So I was like, yeah, let's kill some zombies. This is clearly not a very smart thing to be killing, but whatever. Doesn't really matter for now. But you're right, though. You're right. If you roll Gnome Village into GE into either Edge / Varrock Sewers, you're going to need giant keys. Extremely good point, actually, Joey. And I think, yeah, I think I will do my training at Hill Giants for that exact reason. And they drop, like, some useful things, like big bones are just going to be nice for some prayer and stuff, right? Like, it's yeah, it's a good point. I will do that. Why are you training range in general? Good question, Thunderdan. There is a task to... I can buy a hunter's crossbow from the hunter shop in Yanil, and I need to wield it, and that requires 50 ranged, and I only have 27. Good question, though. Did the fire cape on the hardcore group Ironman today? Casual 4.5 hour PB. Hey, huge congratulations, man. Just block any hunter until you can train on salamanders and train the whole 99. It's not so bad. Nope, that is very true. The only problem, Tarnished Goblin, is not only is hunter the issue, it's actually the fact that the implings drop so many things that give me so many tasks. For example, I forget which implings it is, but you can get rune ore. That makes 99 smithing a thing. You can catch dragon implings who drop dragon bolt tips. Dragon dart tips. There you go. Got there in the end. Dragon dart tips, which means I would have to get 95 fletching. Like, it's not the actual hunter level itself that's the big problem. It's all of the tasks outside of that come into it. It's a big... Hero's just a killer, really. Really. For me, if I wanted to do this, I know where my favorite start point might be, but keeping membership up is either a ton of gold every 2 weeks or sinking IRL money into it. I don't know how I feel about that. It's very true. It's very true. I mean, membership is, I don't know how much it is these days, to be honest. It's expensive, though. It is, and yeah, trying to use GP for it is mental. I actually, on my main the other day, I had about 390 mil on my main. Not a lot. Like, okay, that's like a good amount of GP, but you know, you see main accounts with like 3 bill or something. I'm not one of those. I don't have a lot of GP. 390 mil though, reasonably respectable. But I was barely playing the main, like ever. I barely touched it. So I was like, I'm just gonna liquidate the entire bank and buy bonds. And that's exactly what I did. I liquidated all 390 mil, bought 24 bonds, I think it was. Yeah, it was 24 bonds, made them tradable. And Tower of Blue is now... Does it tell you somewhere? I don't even know. No, I don't think so. Tower of Blue is now a member until August 2026. So I just saved myself like well over $100 on membership. Things you love to see. And the nice side benefit of that is I'm actually really motivated to play the main now, because now it's like an account rebuild. Like last night, I was like, oh, what can I do? I have no GP. I literally sold everything. And when I finished and I bought all the bonds, I had like 3.2 mil left, because obviously I can't buy a bond with 3.2 mil. So I just traded it to some random guy in the Grand Exchange so that I would literally have 0 GP and 0 tradable items. All I have are like untradables now, like Graceful and whatever. So I was like, oh, I'm going to play the account. What do I do? And it was quite fun, like just trying to start with 0 GP and see where you can go. I ended up getting about 200k by just AFKing some yew trees. And then I bought a super scuffed budget gear setup and went and killed some demonic gorillas and made like a couple of mil in like a couple hours. It was good fun. It was really good fun. And I have loads of membership on the main now, on the chunkers, so we're chilling, we're chilling. Just get 99 smithing and 95 fletching? Bet. Bet. Just that easy, right? Just that easy. Why? Wait, does Jagex not sponsor creator with bonds? I don't, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Not that I'm aware of, though. I do need to speak to Agile Tom, actually. I'm going to message him after this. Thanks for the reminder. If surface implings don't count for tasks, then the jar makes sense, no? An impling... Oh, yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. Write that down. No, you're absolutely right. What X is saying is because... Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Are you right? No, you are right, right? Wrong? Right? Maybe? I need to sit down with a notepad and just like... I honestly, what I should do... I've been debating for a very long time about what to do about my background. Like, right now, it's quite... I don't hate it. It's quite clean and just plain. But I had so many ideas for how I could, like, decorate this back wall to make it a bit more interesting. What I should do is just make it, like, one of those police station or, like, crazy conspiracy theory, like, dark rooms where there's just, like, Polaroids everywhere with, like, red string between it all, you know? Like, Gummy. Train with Gummy to get thieving levels. And I'll get triangle sandwiches. And that means I can do this. And then if I do that, then I can... And if I get the nature rune chest, then I can do smithing. And if I get smithing... I'll just turn into an absolute lunatic. What chunk did he roll? Joey, I rolled you nil. Drunken Dwarf, give me a beer, man. I need it. I need the beer right now. I don't have beer in real life, but I don't want the kebab either. I'll just eat it. That would be hilarious. Become the meme. Literally. I can see it. I can see it. Any fun Yanil facts prepared? No. There is no fun here. Only pain and misery. No fun. I'm kidding. Honestly, I'm not that upset about this chunk. I think the grinds are, like, fine. They're very long, but, like, they're okay. Mining is fine. I don't mind doing mining. Cooking is fine. It is quite funny with the blocking system how the two biggest grinds that I have to do now in this chunk are grinds from previous chunks. But that's what the blocking system's all about. That's why it's there. That's the thing. That's how it works. Like, at some point in the future, we're gonna have to unblock Wizard Sinina and get 99 magic. And it's like, I had that chunk months ago or whatever, right? It's going to be interesting. The accursed Yanil chunk. I know, right? I know. If I had access to the magic shop, I would 100% do 99 magic. Like, no question. I would just do it. I would just do it. No problem. But trying to get runes on this account. I mean, let me do some arithmetic here. I'll do a little bit of theory crafting in the flesh here. So if I go OSRS, I should know this off the top of my head, but I don't. OSRS, what's it called? High Alchemy. OSRS High Alchemy gives you 65 XP. Okay. 65 XP. I have 900,000 XP, so 13, just call it 13 mil for ease, minus 900,000. I need approximately 12.1 mil XP. Divided by 65, I would need to cast High Alchemy 186,000 times. How many runes per hour? I was getting 240 an hour at the Nature Rune chest, so 186,000 divided by 240. It would take 775 hours, call it 800 hours, to get Nature Runes from the Nature Rune chest to get 99 magic. And that's without casting the spell. That's just to get the Nature Runes. It would take 800 hours. Is it worth doing? I mean, no? Is it possible? Yes, it is. And the one good thing I would say about that is, honestly, the Nature Rune chest was like the freest thing I've ever done. That is the one task where I'm like, it was 80 hours, which is obviously savage. Oh no, it is plain. Sorry. 80 hours at the Nature Rune chest is obviously savage, but because I was doing it with the foot pedal on the laptop, I didn't even have to think about it. It was 80 hours that just happened in the background. It was free. 800 hours? Well, that's a little different. That's a little different. Doable though. And that's why I don't want to lock in the blocks just yet. That's why I'm just like, I'm not doing anything block related right now. I'm just doing the ranged because we're never going to block that. But there's a chance I do my theory crafting and go, maybe we do 99 magic. It's unlikely. I'll be honest. It's very unlikely that that's what I do. If you roll the other side of the chunk and then Brimhaven, you'll get to be able to do Hand in the Sand. Exactly, right? And that's, I know I'm like kind of beating a dead horse here, so to speak, but that is the beauty of the blocking system. And what I tried to emphasize is it's task storage rather than task removal. So 99 magic is a task that is just sitting there, stored. It's like, it's got this temporary block on it. But if we, in 3, 4, 5 chunks time, are able to complete Hand in the Sand, well, all of a sudden it's like, nice, let's go back and do 99 magic now, right? You roll a chunk, you get presented with a task that is clearly thousands of hours, and you say, I'm going to put that on hold. And then when you roll a few more chunks, and all of a sudden that task that was thousands of hours is now 500 hours, then you go, okay, now I'll go back and do it. Any good features that Yanil provide then? It has a food shop, which is going to make the cooking grind significantly easier. It has the Magic Guild. We were able to get full Mystic. Quite nice. Has Nightmare Zone, but I can't utilize that. Other than that, not really. Not really. Hill Giants, come on, we're waiting. I will head over to Hill Giants to finish the grind. Oborn knockback still sucks. Yeah, I was watching Yari try and fail. Toss the details for Puro in Discord for you to check later. I think you can one-click block Puro permanently. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Thanks, X. I'll check that out. I'm looking forward to doing the deranged theory crafting. No more killing rats. No. No. Thankfully, we have evolved from rat killing. Man, that just feels like such a distant blur to me. Like, I say that very often, but when I think back to that, and I'm like, man, at some point, I was world hopping 7,500 times to kill 7,500 dungeon rats. That's wild. Barely remember it, but I did it. But I did it. Crazy. Crazy. Well, guys, I am going to leave this one here. I'm going to leave this one here. In the interest of keeping the VOD a little short, and in the interest of my own sanity, this is a stream that's outside of my streaming schedule. If you're interested in my streaming schedule, you can do ! stream schedule, or you can check the Discord. It's also in there. But we will be live tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have done some preparation on theory crafting, and I can give you a proper idea of what the plan is tomorrow. So swing by tomorrow. Twitch, we're going to do a raid. So hold your horses. We're going to go raid somebody, and we can chill out for the evening or afternoon or whatever it may be. YouTube, if you have a Twitch account and you want to join in on the raid, time to jump over to Twitch. Hop on over. Let me fire it up. Let me fire it up. Raid. Guys, again, I know I said it earlier. I will emphasize, thank you all so much, man. Honestly, you're all absolute incredible human beings. Genuinely incredible humans. I don't see anyone live that I'm following right now. Oh, Tro's live. Let's head over to Tro. Looks like he started somewhat recently. He's an ultimate Ironman. I'm not sure what he's doing right now. He might not be on his ultimate Ironman, but we're going over there. Great guy. Great guy. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks again. It's been a genuine pleasure, and hopefully we can do this again somewhat soon. Maybe, maybe not. I'll see you all over in Tro's channel, guys. YouTube, thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.